said it was a ketamine shit. We live?
No, I just been eating like spicy noodles and like spicy fucking spicy Popeyes and all types of shit.
Yuri, can you do this and then give me the phone afterwards because Garrido might call?
It's funny because you just had shitty in here, but then I was shitty in the bathroom.
Yeah, that's a good joke. Brick Baby Shit Show. That's one of the only.
What you know about, bro?
That's definitely the only interview that I ever been able to do where I was like, "Yeah, I used to buy drugs off your ex-girlfriend," and I mean, he knew it. He knew right what the fuck was up.
Who?
It was like 7-8 years ago.
Is it who I think it is?
Probably.
The white one?
Yeah.
Yeah. They might still be together.
No, they're not.
You don't know that.
He just did like 4 years.
That doesn't mean nothing.
Yeah, she was probably holding him down the whole time. You don't know.
She probably forgot about him by the end of
That's
that.
cap. That's cap.
No, like literally, she was doing a lot of Xans. She probably forgot.
Nah, I really no.
Well, he confirmed that he don't talk to her like that.
Okay. I thought she was holding it down.
But who knows?
I thought she was holding it down.
It's a possibility. I love his
I didn't
music.
even know that was him at first. I was like, nice to meet you. And I looked and I was like, wait, whoa.
He's so hard.
Bro, he
Legend.
was he like the first MPA West Coast?
Him and Pee Wee started it together.
He started MPA with Pee Wee?
He's talking about being around Thug in 2008.
Yeah,
He was,
no,
though.
back in the day.
And AD did the Bloods and Crips album reunion with him.
Gang banging.
What's the point if you're just gonna put a couple Crips on one song? I mean, you're from different.
No, that was the YG album.
No, but you had a song, a Bloods and Crips song together too.
Oh, he did.
From the compilation.
Damn, Adam's more tapped in than you are.
Was that the actual? Because everybody remembers Banging on Wax, the old school Bloods and Crips shit. Is this actually like
No, but
related to
but
that?
they have a new Banging on Wax Bloods and Crips one. I'm on
That's
that
what
one too.
I thought that this was.
No, I'm on that one too though. It's coming out.
Then what's up with the song with you and him? As long as we're going to start the podcast off with some deep shit that,
that
nobody's
was
going to know what we're
that was
talking about.
like some middle ground mixtape my old manager like put together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he just like all the Bloods and Crips he knew, he just put them on the songs. T-Rail's on that fucking album too, I think.
Really?
I didn't know
Yeah.
T-Rail made music until Adam started posting it, and I was like,
Yeah.
damn,
he,
hold on.
he retired, and I don't think he might come back.
People say the same thing about me all the time. They didn't know I make music.
You feel retired?
Nah.
But how long are you allowed to go without putting music out before it's considered like a break?
That's what people were saying. There was
no.
They don't take you serious. You don't drop any music.
I haven't dropped in like a year.
Me neither. But I'm
You
gonna start
fucked up.
dropping
You became like
back to back.
Housephone became a Shoreline rapper, and then he became a Flint rapper.
Hey, last week,
I just dove into
True or
whatever.
false? You kinda-
No. You're right. You're right.
last week at the end of the day, he bust like 5 freestyles off the top. Was killing
real?
it. Yeah. It was very good.
I was reading. I'm a comment lurker, so I was reading through the comments, and they definitely said that like a lot of times. Housephone killed it on the freestyles. I'm like, all right.
I did a freestyle yesterday. While a girl was titty twerking. She had her boobs out for the Patreon.
Titty twerking.
Titty twerking. She goes, I don't know
While
what
I'm
happened with her
beatboxing.
implants, but she got it so she don't have to move her shoulders. She can make the titties dance. And then AD's beatboxing and I rapped. They only got about 4 bars out of me, but it was solid.
Because you said purple nurple.
I said purple nurple. He starts beatboxing.
Hey, just know Adam be having sneaky bars, bro. But
I rap all day in my head. I better be able to do something when I actually do
in
it
your
out
head,
loud.
nigga, you gotta let those bars out, bro.
I rap to the kid
You rap to Parker?
all day.
Parker.
Parker, pull up with a marker. No.
I shoot
just
you
hear-
in your starter.
I just hear darker coming next. So I just
Yeah, I
want to leave it
know.
alone.
This lean I pour, it's a little darker.
I fuck with Housephone more than AD because he darker.
A little bit. not that I am, but yeah, a little bit. No, but yeah, and then I also say Parker and then I always want to rhyme like an unmarked van.
That doesn't go with each
I
other.
don't want to rap.
Please don't
That
say
sounds like an abduction bar. I
Yes.
don't really want to do that.
Don't
so.
abduct your own
Don't
kid.
put that in the universe.
Wait. Speaking of abduction.
Lena tries to take her. I'm gonna abduct
Wait,
her.
speaking of abduction, let me just read this text real quick. Just for anybody who's out there watching, I want you
Did
all the
somebody really
ladies
get
to be
abducted?
safe. No, look, I want all you guys to be safe.
Okay.
My homegirl texted me today at 8 in the morning. She said, there is this weird mark on the back of my windshield of my car. A couple weeks ago, I got kind of scared about it, so I rubbed it away. Then tonight, I noticed the same marking was right next to where I had wiped the first one away, and I don't know when it appeared again. I'm just scared to be at home by myself because you know what happened. Okay, anyways, I feel like
It could be a
niggas
prank.
is
Housephone?
Nah, bro. No, this girl I know got kidnapped before.
She got kidnapped before.
Yeah.
How does that even?
Is
like,
her
what-
dad Liam, the nigga from Taken?
I don't get that joke. What's that?
You funny.
What's taken? Fuck. I hate when I don't get the joke.
What's a nigga name? Liam Nielsen.
I was just saying, like, damn, bro, like niggas is out here doing some weird shit and like kidnapping bitches.
Well, did you see that video in New York City where
You
the
are
fucking-
crazy.
The two,
That was a good one.
the guy runs out of his car and tries to abduct a 5-year-old boy.
Yeah, I seen that.
What?
The
In
fuck
New York?
was that? Yes.
Hey, but the moms or the aunties, they wasn't going.
The mom pulls back up and steals the kid back, but it's like,
What do
bro,
you mean,
What
pulls
was this
back
dude
up?
planning on doing with a 5-year-old boy?
He just hopped out and just grabbed them and just put them in the car. And the
It's
mom's
called
like
the
jumping
Hollywood
in.
elites. They use children's blood to.
This is officially a QAnon podcast.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
official. No,
Yeah,
but
no,
that
I
shit
was
tripped me
joking.
out because I'm just like, this is a horrifying clip because what is this guy gonna do with this?
Probably
fucking
sell
fun-
the fucking baby organs or something. I don't know.
Oh, no, man.
Some weird shit.
No, that's what I was.
They're
scared of.
obviously gonna do something weird.
I was trying to not name worst case scenario, and you went right for it.
Why else would you be kidnapping a fucking baby?
He may have lost his baby and he wants to raise another one.
So if you lose your Arby's sandwich, are you gonna go steal another one?
Yes.
Bro, and tell us why the other day on the Patreon episode, the girl starts talking about how she was getting fucked in the slide.
In the Arby's
at
slide.
Arby's. He about jumped out of his fucking chair as soon as she said Arby's.
She said she got fucked.
I didn't even know Arby's had slides, bro.
Yeah,
That's
I'd never
how I know.
been to a sophisticated Arby's with a
She
children's
starts telling
section.
us about which Arby's in the OC this happened at, as if we have an encyclopedic knowledge of Arby's
he
locations.
might.
She's like, oh, there isn't a slide there anymore. Like, she really knows the OC, and particularly the Arby's OC in the OC.
And I kept saying the city and she didn't get it.
You just kept like repeating the name of it, but getting it completely wrong. And
What was the name of it?
That
It
was
was
a
like
weird
Sada
conversation,
Baba.
bro. Because AD kept making weird jokes, and she was just like, "Good."
Who was this girl?
Little hottie with pink hair.
Is this the?
Can we talk about the other one after this? Or should we say
the
on
one
Patreon?
before?
We had a girl who squirted on the fucking ground on a towel.
That wasn't
How many
even that wasn't even the worst part.
How many girls are y'all interviewing a week? I thought it was only like one a week.
My nigga, the story this girl said, he'll crack it off. That'd be cool.
I mean, I asked her about the squirting. I asked her when the first time she did it was. She said that it was when she was 17 with her pastor.
She fucked her pastor, bro. In the church.
In the church. She said she squirted on the pew. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she didn't really seem to be acting like there was anything wrong with it. She's like, oh, 17's legal in Texas. I'm like, okay.
That's like my friend from Canada was telling me about how she was fucking her teacher all the time.
Is her teacher. I'm sorry.
Like at school, at his house, she would be ditching and going
Arby's.
at Arby's. I don't know if they got Arby's in Canada. I don't know,
Probably-
but
they gotta have one
With a slide.
with a slide.
but yeah, no, like she was like saying it like it was just like all cool.
Yeah, this girl didn't seem mad about it at all. And then she said she like went to college, came back, boom, pastor's not there anymore.
They moved him.
They moved him.
To a different church?
Yeah, and I'm like, probably because
To a different religion?
He became a Jewish pastor. Yes, he's a Muslim pastor now. No, like they just took him, put him somewhere else. She didn't even know why. I'm like, so you never thought about snitching on him? She's like, no, I don't. Whatever.
She's like, I'm not a
She
snitch.
said his name on there.
She said his
She said his
name?
name.
His name is Pastor Williams.
I mean, that could be anybody, Pastor Williams.
Well, I asked her if it was Montel Williams, and she said no.
Oh my
I mean, if he had
fucking
been
God.
working as a pastor, then that would have been pretty out of the ordinary.
Wow, because people would have known.
Dude, but yeah, and then she went over there and squirted on a towel.
Over there?
In like 4 seconds.
Why did she squirt over here?
It was instantaneous. Well, I didn't want to get on the seat or nothing because
Or on
you
the
would be sitting in it right now.
Or like in the, I mean, that's okay. I'll
I
sit.
don't. Why do we even have a towel? But yeah, she squirted on the
We
towel.
got towels on the wall. Oh, this is paper.
Paper. It didn't take any time at all for her to start the squirt.
Like 4
either.
seconds,
4
bro.
seconds. Boom. Squirt everywhere.
Yeah.
She was very nice though.
You ever had a girl make you come that fast?
4
Oh, yeah,
seconds?
of course.
Like just like drop of a dime?
Before
fast?
you even did it, when you first started.
I've
Rub the
definitely.
leg. Oh!
I put girls where I put it in and came pretty much.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, same, but like, you ever got some crazy head that'll make you nut in like under 30 seconds?
I'm so much better at controlling it with head.
Nah, I got some Shout out to.
Shout out to that
I got
crackhead,
some-
that 40-year-old
shout out
meth
to-
head, no teeth.
She had no teeth. The
Y'all got
gummy
me
got
fucked
you.
up. Y'all got me fucked
You
up.
got the gum.
He's the gummy doctor.
I'm the gummy man.
I'm the gummy man. I just interviewed Energy.
Really? Finally.
That was cool.
The producer that changed the sound of music.
He's the most low key,
Chill, dude.
chill kid who's not anything like all the fucking savages that he made all these big hits with.
Well, I feel like that's kind of the game of being a producer. It's like you kind of just play the back scenes.
That's why everybody's so shocked by
Background.
Southside. Because he's
Yeah.
the rare producer who really seems more with the shits than like damn near any of the rappers.
I was actually just listening to this RX Poppy song, and he was like, "Why Southside act like a rapper? Get all them dumbass tats in your
He
head."
can rap.
He'll get at him though.
No, that's a fact.
We better hope he never gets popular enough for him to find out about that.
Yeah, I think you just told him.
I think I just told him.
But you know,
Detective phone.
I saw a post on Instagram where basically somebody on Twitter quoted the RXK Nephew song about Lil Reese and said something about Lil Reese and Dirk still wearing the same clothes, and then Reese saw it and responded and said like, I don't know why y'all keep saying this. We weren't wearing the same clothes, yada yada. But it's a bar from that song.
Yeah, like nigga.
To me, that means that probably hasn't heard the real Lil Reese, the like 16-minute song that is kind of about Lil Reese. But if he ever does hear that,
he has a 16-minute song about Lil Reese.
called the real Lil Reese.
Yo, he is fucking hilarious,
Out of
bro.
his mind.
Where's this guy
Do you know?
from?
They're
Rochester.
from upstate New York. Do you know about Poppy too, or you just know about Nephew?
Yeah, he was supposed to do that interview with him. That interview would have been a totally different kind of interview if they
That would
done
have
it
been
together.
kind of crazy.
But I think they're going to do it together soon. Honestly, Alex from Ain't No Way Cool was sending me clips of Nephew rapping. It's absurd. Like
I
the
know.
things he says, bro. Like every line is a fucking
crazy.
miraculous state of affairs.
Bro, you have to go listen to that one Slytherin conspiracy. That's the craziest one he ever put out.
That's my goal: is to clear out enough time in my life that I can listen to RXK Nephew for like 7 or 8 hours in a row.
You go to sleep at 8.
No, I go to sleep,
sleep at 9.
I go to sleep at midnight.
It's kind of reminiscent of like, you know, like the Lil B times where he just put out so much crazy music.
And instantaneously, when that interview came out, Lil B started showing love on Twitter, which he shouted out AD and us like frequently as well, like just when we mention him randomly.
Yeah.
Probably do it after this too.
Thank you,
shout
bass
out
guy.
Lil
Thank
B,
you.
man.
Shout out to the bass guy.
I wish I still had a Twitter. He would tweet me all the time.
Just make a new one now.
I tried,
Can't.
but
He's racist. They won't let him.
You know what's crazy? The other day when you was they was all mad at us for missing what was it
For
last
being an
Tuesday?
hour and a half
That
late.
was the last one, yeah.
Which
My
is
nigga,
understandable.
this nigga Housephone said, I'm about to go live. And this nigga Housephone is blocked.
bro, I still can't go live, bro.
I can't either. I got a post.
What the fuck did you do?
I got a post deleted that was just nothing. It was a picture of me and Duno with the dog girl from the Patreon, and all of a sudden,
She was so hot. Sorry.
you like that?
Just she was hot because she was on a leash.
Bro, patreon.com/nojumper, because you want to see the clips that, because we pulled up her OnlyFans, right? And we were looking at her just crawling around with her butthole out and everything.
Her butt. Why was her butthole out?
Well, you know what I realized about her is that her boyfriend has an OnlyFans content house with a bunch of other girls in it, and they just be making fucking pornos like all the time, and he just has this whole little crew of different girls.
They're not fucking with me.
And they're just out there just, you know, she's the only one who acts like a dog, but the other one, he got some other girls too.
So is he like the mastermind behind this? Like, okay, I'm gonna have you be a dog, bitch. You're a cat.
You're a horse.
Bitch. You're a fucking turtle. And he just like pointing them
I
out.
want to meet a turtle.
No, a girl who pretends to be a turtle, she moves really
She
slow.
just like
She has a little turtle pond. Remember the turtle pond thing you were playing as a kid? The little plastic thing?
you
You fill it
talking
with
about?
water?
I
A
don't
little
want it.
pool?
Oh, like a turtle pool. Yeah. I don't know. You see a pond?
That shit was fun.
Well, why do you call it a pond?
I don't know. It was like a pond type vibe.
a turtle
Like,
pond.
or a sloth one for the Patreon. The talk slow.
A
as
sloth
hell.
bitch.
Yeah, no, I
We
think
need
that,
an ugly sloth.
I think they started kicking it, and then but you want to know one of the crazy things is that one of the girls in the house, I remember her from when she came to a meet and greet that I did, like
The one in San
years and
Diego or
years
some
ago,
shit?
and she was like 16 or some shit. Ain't really seen or heard from her since.
Pastor Williams.
Pastor, I click on this
Pastor
shit. I'm thinking like, yo, I recognize that girl. I click on her page and I realized that she had been to my meet and greet back in the day when she was a kid. Now she's a full grown OnlyFans girl, man. They grow
kinda
up
crazy.
so fast.
They grow up so fast.
Crazy.
The Patreon shit has been wild as fuck, though.
It's been an experience, bro. I got fucking C-Mac coming with girls and fucking.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that.
That's going to be crazy.
Bro, why does C-Mac text me and say, "Do you have 2 blue dildos for the shoot?"
Like, no, you can't do
I go,
that.
I don't
C-Mac.
have any dildos of any color. Definitely no blue.
And that's like not
I
allowed,
mean, if it was
right?
somebody to ask, it'll probably be you.
It's crazy that he's so comfortable just asking. Like, he's a real gangbanger. Like, the gay shit don't fly on that world.
Well, you call him every fucking day.
I don't call him. We talk.
That's your bro. Like, y'all are twinned up.
Hey,
That's your twizzy.
if you end up in a ketamine coma, then he's gonna replace you.
When I'm with my twin, I call her my twizzy.
If C-Mac is your twin, then you got problems.
When I'm with my bitch, I call her my busy.
What are you singing?
This guy named Yeet. You got to get on him.
Yeet.
No, Yeet.
Yeet.
Like, yeet.
I don't think I know Yeet.
He's hard.
Is this
Tell
one
me.
of the white kids that you do
Yeah.
fucking ketamine in the warehouse with? Or what?
No, but he is white though.
Somebody else did ketamine here, and it wasn't Housephone.
It was not me, and they were.
I know. And tell me what Josh was like. Oh, is it cool if this person does ketamine on the podcast? I'm like, no, absolutely not.
They
I'm
basically.
proud of you, bro.
Don't be proud of me, nigga. I don't do.
You
I
don't do it
don't
no
do.
more.
I never did
I said,
ketamine.
I'm proud of you for not doing it no more.
I never did ketamine.
R.I.P. to all the horses.
Oh my god.
He got horses in the back like a farm.
Like a farm. Okay,
Let's get hella topical. What do you think of Lil Nas video?
Okay. I seen a tweet that tried to like break this into a racism thing that I didn't even think about until I read the tweet. They were like, white corporations are co-signing, or no, it said white corporations are funding this music video where all the black men are gay and engaging with each other, and the one white man is heterosexual.
Yeah.
And with a woman.
Jack Harlow's cis het ass.
So basically, it is you can get canceled for just being straight and white.
I thought Jack Harlow's verse was the highlight of that song for me.
His verse is fire.
He went crazy.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't actually watch the video. I
You
just
paid
watched.
attention to the
I watched
controversy?
like reaction videos to the video.
Life's like that. You can watch a 12-minute reaction video these days, but you can't watch the actual 4-minute video.
I mean, I didn't need to see like a shower full of naked niggas twerking. I'm gonna be honest with you.
It reminds you of home too much.
I never
you
been to
growing
prison.
up?
No, no.
Yo, but
my
I was
God.
The
thinking
video
about-
looked hard though.
every time,
Like, literally hard.
Every time Lil Nas drops a project,
No, but literally hard.
I get it, boners, I get it. But every time he drops, not a project, but a song, it's like, who's going to get offended? Somebody's got to get offended because the marketing campaign is always kind of like based around the idea that somebody's going to get offended. And I'm
I mean,
like,
I feel like they're just like pushing the.
is this going to offend people who are in prison?
Wow, no.
Because that's like the only people I could think of who would really care about him sort of like, you know, violating the sanctity of prison by showing a bunch of hot naked black guys dancing.
I mean, a lot of, not the dancing part, but shit like that goes on in there, bro. So I was just like,
Not with dudes who look like that. Those dudes were chiseled.
chiseled dudes.
I mean, niggas be in jail chiseled because they got nothing else to do.
Not like this. These
They were
dudes
that-
were cut up.
Were they really that chiseled?
I mean, I only seen it once, but they seemed a little too hot to be just like out there in
I
prison.
like it. You think they're hot?
I mean, that was the point of it. The point was to
Okay,
put
wait,
the
so-
sexiest, darkest black men on camera.
That's your fetish.
Yeah,
huh?
that is
No,
your
no, no, no,
fetish.
no.
Wait. So their private parts were blurred, I'm assuming.
Yes.
But then, like, how much was it blurred? Like, was it like chest
You
down?
just couldn't see the junk.
But everything else was visible.
Can you pull up the notes that Vashti sent to on the screen? Just so-
Shout out to Vashti.
shout out to Vashti for helping us make this show less incoherent.
I think regardless of what we do, we're going to be incoherent.
I think people want us to be at least somewhat incoherent, right?
Yeah, I feel like that's the whole,
The whole what?
I don't know.
I thought
the whole draw to our show.
I thought last week's was the best podcast that we probably ever done, and we didn't talk about one actual topic, I don't think, and we started an hour and a half late, which is why I blame that the views were bad, was just because we started so late that we missed out on the live crowd. But I thought last week was great. Very
Yeah.
human.
That was very human.
I was going to say I don't really remember.
Well, we talked about
We're talking
him-
about health, being healthy.
Yeah, we
That's
talked
why I
about
don't remember.
AD
Did you
almost,
relapse
almost
already?
losing his life. About AD having to fucking stop with the baloney.
I didn't relapse already, but I had a fucking life-threatening situation.
Recently?
Yeah,
You
bro.
got shot
on
at?
it.
Almost.
You were with them?
With who? No. I wasn't with them. No.
I saw
them?
Pot Lord tweeted
Oh,
about
yeah,
getting
yeah,
shot
yeah,
at. Do you know about that?
Yeah, and he invited me and AD.
that's the shit?
Yeah, exactly.
Where was he?
He was at some event or something, I guess, and he wanted me and AD to pull up and do a song for free, which I was like, I'm not doing for free.
That is like your best friend.
That's
You
literally
supposed
my
to go
best
pull up
friend.
for free.
Literally
What an
my
offer.
best friend. Literally my
I
best
would have
friend.
did it for free, and that's my.
But guess
I
what?
know him less long time than you.
But guess
Was
what?
there anyone there?
You didn't do it because you had that sixth sense it was going to get shot up.
No,
Your spidey senses start
I
tingling.
didn't do it. I was with my kids.
You're telling me there
Good
was
excuse.
a music festival that got shot up?
Who said it was a festival?
I don't know. You're talking about this like it's a festival.
It was not a festival.
Okay, what was it?
Some random ass party or something.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't a festival.
It definitely was not a festival, but I'm gonna be at Hard Summer this weekend with Cam Girl. So turn the fuck up.
Wait, but-
all the EDM thoughts. Let's go.
So it
I'm putting Molly in bitches' assholes. Turn the fuck up.
that's hot. Somebody shot it up from inside,
From
or somebody
outside.
shot up the outside.
Outside.
But
Was
they
it
shot
inside
up
or
the
outside?
building, or they just shot
They
somebody.
emptied the whole clip.
What?
Why?
I don't know. I wasn't there, nigga. I don't know.
We need to do some police work
I'm not gonna
and
do.
figure it
I'm
out.
not gonna
bro.
do
Detective phone, come
I'm not
on.
gonna go detective phone mode right now. Wait, but look. Besides that, look. So
I just remember I haven't taken an edible yet today. Where's the fucking gummies?
You had a
they're
lot
literally
yesterday.
right in front of you, bro.
Bro, my brother did
Like these
4,
ones.
and he didn't do nothing to him.
That's how fried your brother is.
Your little brother.
He's so fried.
He was like,
He's
"This ain't do nothing to
he's
me."
so naturally high.
But he did go to sleep early yesterday, though.
Yeah.
I was like, "You high?" He was like, "No, I'm not." No,
Okay,
I'm
can I tell my
not.
story about
Yes.
how I almost got shot
Yeah.
at?
Oh,
But
go
it
ahead.
wasn't there. It was
It
something
was
else.
not that. It was completely separate.
Somebody tossed me some scissors.
Yeah, I got you, champ. I can open it.
No, I don't trust you.
You don't trust me opening them?
I need scissors for this bag.
Sipping on some scissors.
Who shot you?
I didn't get shot or shot at, but I was approached with a weapon and I had to flee the scene.
Why did
immediately?
What'd they say when they approached
All
you?
right, so boom, I'm
Bye,
leaving.
Gina views.
Bye,
Appreciate
Gina.
you. Everybody spend some time on the No Jumper Instagram story because Gina has been holding it down, doing a lot of extra bonus shit, answering questions, additional questions from the guests and shit. She's been holding it down.
Holding it down, baby.
Okay,
Shout out
so
to Gina.
the guy pulls up to you and says,
Okay, wait, look,
I'm gonna
look.
shoot you.
Nah, look. So I'm leaving my homie's crib, right? I'm in not really like a known gang area, or at least a known black gang area.
Okay.
I'm wearing a bandana around my neck. It was
What
a
color?
it was a green one though.
Gucci bandana?
Yeah, so I'm thinking like,
Green can mean bad things as well.
yeah, I was thinking that, but like not where
Irish
I was,
pride.
not where I was at though. So anyway, I'm going down the stairs and I make eye contact with this dude who at the time I didn't know was my homie's neighbor. Now this nigga is outside in his boxers, sweating profusely at about like 1 a.m. midnight or some shit like that. So it was
Off the
already
Pookie?
it was already weird, right? So I'm like, what the fuck? So I like get in my car. Now I'm going to look for the button to lock the door, and the big sweaty nigga is at my passenger door, like eyes big as fuck in his boxers, and I see the gun in his waistline. So I'm like, nigga, I'm not even finna engage with this nigga. I don't know what's going on. I'm out of here. I hit reverse on my car to pull out, and I hit somebody that's going by. Cause I'm gonna be honest, I was spooked. I'm like, nigga, I'm out of here. As soon as I seen the gun, but I didn't know if I really saw it or not. Anyway, hit the guy, right?
Could have been a flashlight.
You could have
No,
just been
this-
digging around pretending you got something.
Anyway, let me finish. So I hit the car that's going by. I'm like, fuck. I start backing out. The nigga's still coming towards me. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this? So I drive down the street a little bit, maybe like 4 to 6 apartments down. And so I get out the car to check my car, check the other guy's car that I hit. I look up, this nigga is jogging towards us now. He's jogging towards us. And I'm like, nigga, I get back in my car and I drive away again. I'm like, fuck all that. I don't know what this nigga's on. I don't know
Should
why.
have ran him over.
I was
Nigga.
thinking that too.
Yeah, but then like, what if he would have pulled it out and started shooting? Anyway,
It'd be flat. It'd be a pancake by that time.
look. I didn't want to commit vehicular manslaughter, so
I've been looking for a free vehicular manslaughter my whole life, bro. That's a dream.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like,
Then you don't even gotta have a weapon. You don't even gotta shoot them. You just drive.
bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. If I had it on me, I would probably be in jail right now because I was that
No, you
spooked.
wouldn't because you wouldn't
Use
have
the
told on yourself.
car. Use the car. You don't gotta shoot them.
Well, look, so I leave. I shoot him. I bleed the scene. Like I get the fuck on. I'm like, this was weird as fuck. I don't
That's
know
what bleed the scene means. You just leave.
fled the scene. Yeah.
Oh, you said fled? I thought you said bleed.
No, I
Bleed.
said
I just am trying to learn some new cool hip hop slang. Okay.
I mean,
continue.
it could be whatever you want it to be. But anyway, bro,
I'll say you
stop
got
with this
Westside.
fucking cig.
How else am I gonna take the edge off?
I just had the West Side.
Stop fucking smoking meth, and then you wouldn't have to take the edge off.
This is my kind of spliff.
Oh, you're fucking gross.
Edibles in a cig.
Especially when straight to
So
you.
look, I leave, right? I leave, and then I'm calling my homie whose apartment like I was at, and I'm like, nigga, what the fuck? Like, and he starts like laughing on the phone, like, yo, like da da da, and I hang up immediately because I'm mad as fuck. I'm like, nigga, I just hit somebody. Like, this nigga's running at me with a gun. Like, what the fuck? But I didn't know if I really saw the gun or not, right? So then I talked to my homie, and he was like, yo, yeah, I just talked to my neighbor. And he was like, I was like, your neighbor? And he was like, yeah. He was like, he asked me like, yo, you know that dude with the bandana that was coming down the stairs? And he was like, yeah, that was my homie. And he was like, oh, I thought he was the enemy. He's like coming for me, like blah, blah, blah. And he showed my homie the gun.
What?
So he was really finna bust at me over nothing. We had no combo, no interaction, nothing at all. He was really just finna just up it on me for no reason.
I think he was pump faking though.
You blame it on the green bandana though?
I mean, I guess. I think he was really off the shits, bro. He had so much sweat coming down his forehead. He was like bigger than AD, honestly, in his boxers at midnight with a gun on him.
I've done that before.
He had a gun in his boxers?
Bro, he must have saw me coming down the stairs and like grabbed the burner
That's
from
a
inside.
lot of faith in the waistline of those boxers, though.
He
I'm not
probably
going
was
to be
real
able to keep
scared.
a strap in my fucking
He
Versace
probably was
underwear.
real scared and thought somebody was really trying to get him.
That's what I'm saying.
Probably fucked up off fucking meth or something.
I'm
bro.
saying, like, bro, like, he could have really just started like lighting my whip up over just him just being paranoid over nothing.
And that's how much it can go down in fucking random ass places. That's why I don't like going out
But what
at night,
city
man.
was you in?
I was in K-Town. That's what I'm saying.
That's
I
not
mean, the
that
MS,
bad.
no, the MSs be over there and like
K-Town?
18 streets and shit like that. But I don't know about no black gangs over there.
Oh, he was black.
He was black.
Oh, okay.
He was a nigga.
Right.
Fully tatted, big crip.
Are you gonna
looking
go
ass
back
nigga.
over there?
I have not been back over there since. I have not been back over there
We're going
since.
to get Whack 100. We're going to send him there with you, and he's going to figure out what the deal is and sort it out for you.
Nah, I was driving back by there the other day to go pick up my homie or some shit like that. And it was late as fuck at night. And guess who I see sitting in front of the house again?
Him.
I kept driving.
Yeah.
I did not even stop. I didn't slow down. I actually sped up.
He'll probably apologize. Be like, hey, I thought you were the enemy.
He ain't gonna apologize.
He might not
Nah.
apologize, but he might try to contextualize it for you.
I'm gonna really be honest with you, bro. Like, I'm not even like no nigga trying to be hard like that or nothing like that. If I had it on me, bro, I would probably be in jail. Cause I was that scared.
You'll be
would-
defending yourself. So.
It's weird because that situation, if it happened to me in a random ass area, I would consider it my fault. But if it happened in my neck of the woods where I live, I would consider it 100% their fault, and I would feel like I was comfortable being the aggressor.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
If anybody runs up on your car for no reason, bro, then that's a reason for them to get popped.
That's what I'm saying. Like, nigga, you out here tweaking, bro. You just running up on niggas like for no reason.
Our fans who live in like Nebraska and shit
They have
probably are
no
listening
idea.
to this, and they're like thinking like in LA, it's just constant people running down on you with guns and shit,
Nah.
bro.
If it would have been Josh, murder she wrote.
Bro, tell me why we went glizzy shopping the other day.
What? Without me?
And the fucking glizzy salesman walks right up to me, Jason, and Josh and says, "Okay, ladies, what do you need?"
That's
I'm like,
funny as
did he
fuck.
really just punked me out in here? Like, bro, I get it. You work at the gun store. You probably got guns all over the place.
Can't say nothing. He's gonna be like he like the soup Nazi.
It was like that. I was like, yes, sir. I will have that one right there.
The
yes.
soup Nazi? What's that from?
You never watched Seinfeld?
No,
SMH.
I'm not that old, guys.
Classic.
Comes on every day.
You're like 30.
Not yet. I got a couple more
You
years.
need to get with the Seinfeld, bro. But you probably wouldn't like. But if you watch Curb Your Enthusiasm,
Yeah.
it's like that. But
I know that he's the writer of Seinfeld.
But the thing is it's way less realistic than Curb. So I
Right?
almost feel
He's
like
the
you
guy that
would-
wrote Seinfeld?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But I almost feel like you would, like if you already watched Curb, maybe Seinfeld wouldn't necessarily register with you the same way.
Does he pop up in the episode? I'm only on season 1.
Of Seinfeld,
Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Larry.
Yeah.
Nigga, the whole
Larry,
show
the
is
whole
based
show's
off
about
him.
Larry.
No, I'm talking about in Curb
Oh,
Your Enthusiasm.
the
Does
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld ever
Yes,
pop
like
up?
later
Yeah.
on, there's like all this.
I seen
reunion
what's the
shit.
nigga name? George.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest
Jason
with
Alexander.
Yeah.
you, bro. George had the crazy drip though. Anytime I did see anything about Seinfeld,
Seinfeld?
bro, what he was
some
dripped
George
up.
Costanza.
Yeah.
Bro, he had the crazy like hill figure like button ups and shit and like polo jackets and crazy shit. He was dripped up.
That show was so inspirational because every episode, George and Jerry have a new bitch. And
Really?
George is getting bad. hoes.
George get bad ones.
For no reason. Like, you look terrible. You look
Yeah.
awful. He's
Yeah.
not even as bald as he was on the show. He kept his head artificially bald, I think.
That nigga still
What?
getting commercials. I seen him on a Super Bowl commercial.
Oh, that's fire.
When you're that famous, yeah, you can just do that forever.
I seen Wale and Drewski Rolling Loud, and they were talking about Seinfeld, and he was like asking them like how he, cause like Wale had the mixtape about nothing or whatever, but then he actually ended up doing like a whole album, I guess, with Jerry.
With Jerry.
Seinfeld.
all up on
Jerry did like the intro and shit.
Fire. as
Jerry
fuck.
decided, like, oh, this century I'm going to do like one thing.
Right?
Or is it a decade? This
Nah.
decade I'm going to do one thing, and
Ain't
it's
he
going to be
like-
a mixtape with
Ain't he
No,
like
no,
one of
no.
the richest comedians of all time?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And like he had that one show, fucking comedians and cars
Yeah,
or
yeah,
some
super
stupid
popular.
shit
That shit
like
was
that.
fire.
That shit
Yeah.
was hard.
It's still around.
Is it?
I think so.
Like new episodes?
probably-
What's
ain't done
Kramer
in a minute.
doing? He still calling people niggas?
I think after that, he kind of ceased to exist, as far as I
What
know.
was the like reason? What was the joke that was being told?
Somebody was heckling him.
Yeah, somebody started heckling him.
And he was like, you dare me to say it?
I'm sorry. That's,
Nigga.
What a miscalculation.
like what? How did you think that was the answer to the heckle?
They made a whole like South Park episode over that
I
shit.
know, I
They're
know.
like, hey, that nigga guy.
Yeah, that was a bad look for him. It kind of honestly feels like what happened to the baby this weekend.
No, it
What?
doesn't.
Not
Fuck
that
no.
bad, but bro, they've been
Not
going
even close.
in on
What
the
did he
baby
do?
on Twitter.
Not
He
even
basically-
close.
I haven't been
Can
on
you
Twitter.
scroll down? I'm pretty sure we have a quote up here of what the baby said.
That
so we can
nigga
talk
said,
about
if you
this.
ain't got HIV or something like that, make some
Yeah, he
noise.
did.
If you ain't
He
sucking
did.
dick in a fucking parking lot.
Let me read this quote. This is what the baby said on stage. If you didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, or any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2 to 3 weeks, then put your cell phone lighter up. Ladies, if your pussy smell like water, put your cell phone light in the air. Fellas, if you ain't sucking dick in the parking lot, put your cell phone lighter up. I wonder if this had been sort of like stirring around in his brain, like, oh, I got
Nah,
these bars. I'm going to just drop this shit later.
What's wrong with that?
He 1000% freestyled that off the dome.
What's wrong with it? Let me try to explain to you why someone might be offended by this.
What if you were in the crowd and you had AIDS?
If you have 3 weeks to live, you should be at the hospital.
Nobody
trying to get
said
help.
you got 3 weeks to live, nigga. What if you just in the?
He said, if you didn't show up today with HIV or AIDS or any of them deadly sexual transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2 to 3 weeks.
Okay, so for the record, there is only one disease, sexually transmitted disease, that will potentially kill you, which is AIDS. So like, we're talking about one disease here. So obviously, I mean, it's hard to take this as not homophobic. I understand the perspective of people who are offended by this.
I can see the ending one, sucking dick if you're a man that's sucking dick in the parking lot.
Right, at the end, I guess, ladies, if your pussy smell like water, put yourself, okay, that's fine. Your pussy can smell like water. That's acceptable. If you ain't sucking dick in the parking lot, put your... Fellas, if you ain't sucking dick in the parking lot.
If you're coming to a concert, you shouldn't be sucking dick in the parking lot.
Yeah, but he said fellas. It comes off homophobic.
Where's the logic?
He could have said, fellas, if you ain't sucking dick or eating pussy in the parking lot, which I guess maybe he wants to take a stand against public oral sex, then I guess I can kind of... I mean, you have to read it as being intentionally aimed at... Obviously, when he's saying stuff about AIDS and HIV, you got to think, all right, this is aimed at the gay community since
He was
they
just-
overwhelmingly deal with this more than...
Yeah.
I think
others.
everybody's just too sensitive now, bro. You can't say shit, bro.
Listen, I agree with that statement. I just feel like this... I understand why people were so offended.
so if
because
you
this is
heard that,
kind of
you'll
a
be in the
weird
crowd like
rant.
this.
No, I mean,
I don't get offended by anything.
Kramer
Yeah.
said worse.
Yeah, okay. I can say that, but only because you are offending more people by saying the N-word in the context he did. And, there's probably more black people than gay people. But they seem both pretty offensive, right?
I'm just saying, like, you just gotta be like, people are too sensitive, but you also have to like, kind of be willing to accompany everyone and don't make like certain groups the butt of the joke. You feel me?
Especially if you're the baby and
You're at this huge festival,
and he's
with
such a
thousands of
big
people.
artist that it's like, of course he's gonna have a ton of gay fans.
Fuck yeah.
He's on songs with fucking Dua Lipa and shit. Like, I mean, that's just...
Don't he got a song with Lil Nas X?
But does he have a song with him?
I don't know.
I don't think he has a song with him. I think he just...
He's like on like.
Or did he get on the Old
He's
Town
on like
Road
the Old
remix?
Town Road remix or some shit.
Well,
like
either
that.
way, Lil Nas X's dad posted the picture of them together talking shit basically to the baby for what he said. I don't know if Lil Nas X had bars for the baby about this,
I think. Okay,
but it was done at a moment where there's already a bunch of like controversy about Lil Nas, and obviously he's just kind of like the
But you think that
stand-in
he
gay
was
guy for
thinking
everybody
about-
right now.
He's thinking about
I
Lil
don't think
Nas
he
X
was-
and he said that. No,
No,
that
no,
shit
no.
is-
I don't think
people,
that.
People is acting
It's hard
too
for me
soft
to
with this
imagine
shit.
what he was thinking about though, because it was just such a strange rant.
look, this is what it is. This is what it is.
Not only gay men have HIV or AIDS.
But listen.
Right, but only gay
Regardless-
men can suck dick in the parking lot. Right?
But listen,
Technically, no.
Technically no. Technically no.
Technically no.
Technically
Yeah, but he
no.
said fellas. He wasn't
But just
talking to the
listen.
girl sucking the
Just
dick in the
listen.
parking lot. And I assume he would support that.
Regardless of what it is, when you're a performer and you're on stage sometime and you got that crowd control shit, sometimes you just let it get out of hand. You see me on stage be like, when I say nig, y'all say nig,
And I felt weird.
Yeah.
I felt like, damn, I wish I wasn't standing
Because he
here.
had to say it.
I'm just saying, like, sometimes you just get carried away of just like saying reckless shit, saying funny shit, trying to get a reaction out of people. I broke 24 karat Golden's CD on stage.
What an ass.
in
World
front of
bully,
people.
that's true.
I'm just saying, like, you can sometimes go overboard. I don't think that he was intentionally being like homophobic,
I don't
but
think
it
so
definitely came off like that.
I don't know how saying, fellas, if you have AIDS, get the fuck out of here. And if you were sucking dick in the parking lot, this song ain't for you. How do you not take it as being at least a little bit homophobic?
The
Because
first
that's
one, no. The third one I can see.
100% universally, I'm pretty sure that the gay community took it as being like, oh, he's shooting at us. Why? What is the cause of this? I'm just trying to put myself in their shoes. I was just kind of mystified.
Should men suck dick in the in the parking lot?
Well, speaking as, if I were a Rolling Loud employee or security, I would say, no, you should not do that.
Everyone should wait to go home to have sexual relations.
There's probably people fucking in the middle of the crowds.
One time I went to that day and night fest, and the traffic to get out of there afterwards, I literally was sitting in that parking lot for, I think, like 4 hours.
Yeah, it took so long to get home.
And the girl I was with, I was kind of thinking like, oh shit, it would be dope if she sucked my dick in the parking lot. But she passed out and was sleeping next to me the entire time. So that wasn't happening.
Yeah, I luckily went some other way, so it didn't take us 6 hours to get home.
Yo, that was brutal.
That was honestly one of the crazy.
That was not even the longest Vegas drive back I did.
I drove
9 hours.
9 hours. I could see that, but
no, wait, you could see that
I'm
from
in the
Vegas.
OC. Yeah, if there's bad traffic, it's like 4 hours, 5 hours normally. I could see 9. Yeah. But I'm saying, bro, 4 hours to get out of a parking lot. Once we were on the highway, we were chilling.
Just out of the parking lot.
I dropped this bitch off at her house at like 7 in the morning when the lights were coming out.
He made a whole vlog about this. I remember that.
This was
4
painful.
hours in the parking lot.
Yeah,
bro.
Wow.
It was the craziest shit you ever seen.
And meanwhile, like, this is before Lena, pre-Lena. I got this girl with me. She looking good. I'm trotting her around the whole festival. All this. I'm just thinking like, when this is over,
I'm finna go.
Stoner bash.
We gonna have some fun.
Yeah, but then by the time you get to her crib, it's 7 a.m. Nigga, it's like
7 a.m. The fucking paper boys riding by me and shit. Ain't nothing happening.
The milkman's bringing milk.
The milkman's dropping off the milk on her porch.
Do they still have milkmen?
I hope so.
I was just joking.
They better.
That's fucking gross if they do have milkmen still.
Yeah, you don't need milk that bad.
Wait. Speaking of Rolling Loud, though, did you see that the fucking one of the stages collapsed before it even started?
Yeah, and everybody, it's crazy how the fucking fake news just travels so fast.
But that was fake?
Well, no, but people were acting like, oh, the whole thing's canceled.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Yeah.
And it's like they were probably still setting it up, bro. There was no one there.
Yeah.
Don't try to slander.
Before. They got plenty
Don't
of
try
time.
to fucking slander Rolling Loud.
If that happened during Rolling Loud, like during a day where people were supposed to be performing, yes, that's a huge problem.
It would be Rod Wave's
The day
fault.
before, yeah. Anyway, you want me to explain that?
Yeah.
Because I've been surrounded by even worse fake news when it comes to this topic. So that post goes up on the No Jumper Instagram. I think, I'm going to be funny. I'm going to make a joke. Everybody's going to laugh. I comment. I blame Rod Wave. Because obviously he had an incident previously where he crashed through the fucking floor.
Yeah, the whole stage collapsed.
I'm like, I go to click on it again. Like 20 minutes later, I see I got like 5,000 likes on the comment. I'm like, yes,
5 minutes later?
Thank you for the cloud.
You're like,
give me the cloud. Click my comment. Anyway, then some fucking kid pulls the wool over my eyes, fucking pranks me. It's probably one of these meth heads watching this shit right now.
Oh, it wasn't real?
He
it was fake.
ratioed you?
They fucking, no, the kid photoshops, or I don't know how you do
That
this.
wasn't even a real post?
No.
I was looking for it, too.
He makes it say, Rod Wave,
pussy ass
shut your
cracker.
pussy ass cracker mouth up, or some shit.
Oh, I thought you meant the Rolling Loud thing was fake.
I didn't even think about it. I repost it and just, I'm dying because I'm like, it's so funny to me. Like, how could Rod Wave possibly get offended by this joke?
How did he fake the comment?
Kids are good these days. I don't know.
You
They
can do
probably
that
got
now.
a whole app.
They
where
do
you
that.
just
They do that
design
with
fake
Trump all the
comments.
time. They be saying
Yeah.
like,
But what-
Nigga, you niggas give me your stimulus back. You don't like me and shit.
I just never seen it with an Instagram comment. If it was a tweet, for sure,
Yeah,
I
that's
would
what
have
I'm
thought
saying.
like, oh, this might be fake. But as an Instagram comment, and there was already like 500 responses to my comment. So after I had already reposted it on Twitter, dying laughing about it, then I'm clicking through trying to find the original Rod Wave comment to me. I can't find it.
He fucking bamboozled you.
And look what you did. You went and called C-Mac for backup.
I did. Okay. We got to address that as well. I was already supposed to go.
No way.
On Instagram Live with C-Mac because he'd been telling me that he wanted to do a live so that he could sort of get his followers up on his fucking 8th Instagram since I've known him. He had like 55 Instagrams since I met him. 55th Street. And then, yeah, I'm talking to him, and I bring it up because I figure, like, once we start talking, I'm like, oh, this is so perfect. I'm going to talk about the Rod Wave thing and see what C-Mac got to say about it. And he said it kind of jokingly. He's like, oh, yeah, you want me to fight? Cuz, yeah. But I'm like, no, we don't got to fight. You don't got to say nothing like that. But like then it gets recontextualized by the meme pages. Adam 22 calls C-Mac the lope for
he said
backup.
he can't get him out. He said we're gonna put him on bunk status. He can't get off the bed.
Oh god.
And he said he was 555 pounds.
I said that, I think.
Dead.
Nah, C-Mac said
That was funny. But yeah, I mean, I wasn't calling C-Mac for backup. Even the idea of C-Mac like encountering Rod Wave,
I
is
think
pretty
C-Mac
funny.
would really try to do
really
that off
wa-
the strength of you. You've been very
Well, that would be
to him.
nice, but I mean,
How would he be in the same?
how would he ever even be in the vicinity of Rod Wave?
Rod Wave, he sings real nigga shit, so he probably will come to the hood one day out here.
If Rod Wave goes to 55th Street, then I would be impressed. But either way, Rod Wave has yet to even acknowledge my funny comment. This fucking kid fooled me, and now there's 5 million fucking meme pages.
Yeah,
You owe Rod Wave an apology.
I honestly am more.
I guess you're right. I kind of do for falling for that. Yeah.
I'm more impressed with.
Sorry, Rod Wave.
I'm more impressed with the fact that the fan pages or like the whoever did that finessed you into thinking that there was it said at Rod Wave with a blue check and all that.
Yeah.
Bro,
oh
yeah.
my god, they finagled you.
But like it was so many because I was trying to find it, but it was like 75 pages that you had to load to even like
fuck
get
all
up there.
that.
And it's
Nope.
like nobody got time for
And
that.
then you know what's even more fucked up, and I'm not going to name names. Somebody who works for me
Gina Views.
went. No, I'm not going to say who, but it wasn't Gina. She's new. I don't want to put that
Yes,
evil on her. Somebody goes to
Vashti.
pin my comment.
Laura.
No comment. Somebody goes to pin my comment that works for me and accidentally deletes the comment.
With the 5,000 likes?
Yes.
It probably had more than that
I
by
would have
then.
had way more by then. I hadn't looked at it in a long time. The comment is then deleted, which makes the whole
It
thing.
makes you look like
It makes it look even more sus because then it's like, oh, now we can't even like prove that Rod Wave didn't actually leave the comment because my original comment's not there.
that person had your back. Damage control.
I guess overall they
Exactly.
might have been kind of
It
doing
was
me a
out of
favor.
love.
That nigga said, shut your white cracker.
But you want to know? He did not though. But this person cooked it up. It was a deep fake Rod Wave.
Oh my god.
Deep fake Rod Wave said this. No, but then it's even more fucked up too because the person who deleted it could have easily skated on the offense and just not said anything, and I would have had like 4 or 5 people that I could have blamed it on. And I probably wouldn't have blamed it on anyone. I probably wouldn't have noticed that the tweet wasn't there or that the comment wasn't there anymore.
She claimed it.
She called me right away and told me.
That's
And then-
honorable.
and then
It
you
is
got-
honorable
You got
because
mad after
I
she-
wouldn't have said shit.
Yeah.
No, I couldn't get mad because like you called me, you let me know that you fucked up. So how am I going to be mad at you? You know,
Respect.
she got in front of it.
Respect to unnamed person.
Thank you that you said she's a woman.
Well, everybody who runs our social media is a woman.
Except
No, all
Except
of them.
anybody.
Well, except me, I guess.
I know someone else.
No, you don't.
Ooh.
We have 4 different girls who have access
I
to
run it too.
women.
You don't run it.
You have no access to that.
I am a mod now.
You be doing all kinds of shit. You be gangbanging on the story and shit.
No, I don't. My story is very peaceful.
Don't come to my block.
You just heard the song. and
Yeah,
you did
what
the-
the fuck was that?
No, because
He just heard
What
the
the
song and
fuck
wasn't
was
act
that?
like
I
that.
was getting ready last night to interview Shitro, and I'm looking at songs, and I see that he's got a song to AD. I click on it. Oh my god! You would think that AD was an enraged bear on steroids listening to this song. It's just straight up like, oh, you fake ass rappers, you fucking pieces of shit, you fucking the game up for us real rappers. It's the angriest I ever heard.
Were you
AD.
rapping
I
this?
came to
or
No
was-
Jumper and got gentrified. It's
Were
different.
you thinking of anyone in particular when you spit those bars?
Nah, I was just
Who were you sub dissing?
when I did that, bro. It was like you talking about the song with YG, right?
No, I'm talking about the fucking Bloods and Crips album song with you and Shitro. I think.
But y'all-
No,
Although,
actually, you talking about the shit with YG?
Oh,
the
the
Don't
YG
Come to
one
LA
is the real angry one. Okay.
Oh, I remember that.
At that time, it was like a lot of people in LA giving out passes to a lot of rappers just because they got like a bag or something like that. So it was just like, niggas would be claiming hoods and doing all type of shit.
That's
It really
when
wasn't.
that's when like 5 different niggas were claiming. Never mind. I'm not gonna say.
Yeah, leave it alone.
Yeah.
Just know it was at a time where like a lot of motherfuckers, it was like pay to play. And if
Yeah.
you know like real street politics, it's like shit shouldn't be sold. So that was the premise of the shit.
So this was
But then also
a
the
real
game should be
moment.
sold, not told.
and we did we did 2 videos for the shit. We went to we went to LAX, my nigga.
Oh, so you was in my hood,
You were at the
nigga.
airport?
Nigga, we went to the LAX sign and did the video and never came out.
Why didn't it come out?
I don't know. And then YG said that he wanted to redo it and then we redid it again and then it never came out.
What
the fuck?
But we went to LAX and got on the sign, my
Hey, you
nigga,
gotta
and was rapping
hey,
that shit.
hey.
And was running once the fucking Airplane Police was coming and shit.
You're YG with a major label album and you don't even get a fucking permit to go film on the sign?
We didn't have a permit.
You're going to get in trouble after the fact anyway. Maybe they weren't really catching people for shit like that, but nowadays I feel like you would get in trouble.
It's some tourist shit.
You got to spend a lot of time with Sad Boy Loco. That's what I'm taking from this story.
That too.
Was that fun?
That was fun.
You were turning out?
Yeah, we turned up.
Who was drinking more, you or him?
Probably me.
Nice.
Hey, nigga, don't go to LAX without tapping in with me.
Nigga, shut the fuck up.
You better tap in with
I know where you live
American
at. You don't live
Airlines, too.
there.
Tap in
I
with
live-
all the
basically?
airlines.
That's not basically.
Nigga.
The earth is my turf.
Ooh, the surf is my turf.
The surf shop?
The surf and turf is my turf.
Yeah, that shit. I'll put
need-
you on that.
I need
we
a
can't
good-
eat that now, though.
You don't?
You're going to lose the race, bro.
Bro,
Wait, what race y'all doing?
I was thinking about cutting my
A
arm
race
off
war?
or something so I could beat you in this arm.
The
this
weight
arms
loss race. I'm beating them now.
So y'all didn't even throw me in.
Nigga, we talked about it last week, and you said you were down.
I know. I'm throwing 1,000 in though.
I don't know. You're gonna have to like show us your commitment to this game.
I'm throwing 1,000 in right now. Let's go,
You better drink your gallon, brother.
nigga. I'll drink a gallon before I even came here.
A gallon of what?
Henny tastes like a purple popsicle.
Who said that?
Nephew.
Did he?
Yes, nephew.
Oh my fucking god! What other Rolling Loud antics happened? I feel like nobody got shot this time.
Nothing all that crazy, but you know what I did think for a moment that was like fake news that was spreading on Twitter that I just want to call attention to. So when I was at Rolling Loud Miami the last time, NBA YoungBoy gets shot at on the highway or some shit, and his girl
Bye.
gets hit. Well, no,
Oh,
you were about
detective phone.
You're about to reiterate the fake news.
Yeah, it was fake news.
It
I
was
know.
fake news, but and so some other guy gets hit, I'm pretty sure, and loses his life.
He died,
and all
yeah,
that.
yeah.
It's stated on Twitter that Fredo Bang was picked up by the feds for that shooting. I'm sitting there looking at Twitter, holding my head
Like,
like
what the fuck?
what the fuck? I'm like, I talked to this fool. You're telling me that I seen him at that shit, and then he went and was shooting at young. I'm freaking out, like, bro.
Yeah.
Fredo's way more savage than I thought. Turns out it wasn't true. And I'm also thinking, I'm like, even if you were on a fucking murder mission at Rolling Loud, like, shouldn't someone else be the one shooting at
Yeah,
your
not-
enemies,
yeah,
not you,
right.
bro? Like, what the fuck?
I can't even
Anyway,
believe
it
they,
wasn't true. So
Can't believe they were both there.
Fredo just got caught up because they raided his crib and he had like body armor and shit there
He'll
But
be
you,
out.
but you know why they raided his crib, right?
because of the lit Yoshi shit, right?
But that wasn't. Oh, it was for something else in Louisiana.
Dun, dun,
Some
dun,
shit.
dun,
You're
dun.
right.
But the one crazy thing is that they said that NBA member is snitching on
I've
Yoshi.
read that. I was like, what?
That's gonna be interesting.
I guess if it comes out, right?
I mean, I guess it's already out there, but I guess it's not.
But he didn't take the
100%
stand or anything yet, did he?
Not yet, but they have police paperwork saying.
But guess
that this
what?
dude is doing
If if that shit came out and you didn't take the stand yet, I feel like that's a reason for you to not take the stand.
yeah, but if you already said the shit to the cops, ain't that good enough?
I know, huh? You're right. God damn, man. The game is fucked up, bro. Shit going.
Wild game, my friend. I'm trying to think if I did anything interesting this weekend. We went and looked at Office Spaces Friday.
How was that? Oh, Nick Cannon really put the battery in your
He
back.
did. I took a stream off on Friday and went and
What?
looked at spots.
You're like, fuck that. We up in this bitch.
We found something that I'm super excited about that are about 10 times fucking nicer than this place. So we're going to have an upgrade going soon. Josh, are you just scrolling through this just all willy-nilly? Like,
He does that on Wednesdays,
he's just
too.
like, hey, we don't look at this whole thing. I'll tell you when I want you to locate a story. We already talked about that. That's why you don't need to be scrolling. But,
Scroll master
So
over
we did that Friday. Then we hit the pool. Then Saturday I went to the mall with Parker, Mac, and Lena. And
Wait, what?
We went to Islands.
Islands is
You
good.
brought C-Mac with you?
Parker, Mac.
Parker Mac. That's what
Oh, I thought you meant Parker and C-Mac.
His next kid is going to be Shantae.
I'm really not going on my way to bring Parker around C-Mac. If they meet, they meet. But I'm not really trying to bridge the gap
You're
right
not trying
now.
to facilitate that.
She don't even know about like villains and movies and monsters and stuff. I feel like
Damn, why you got to act like he's a bad guy now?
but he got that aura of like being like a, you know,
"Ah."
he's like Shrek style, you know?
He's like,
I
bye.
mean, Parker might cry if she got introduced to. Nah, he'd probably turn
I
real
thought-
sweet and
he
sentimental.
was like, hey, Parker.
You were like, hello. I've never seen AD do this song. He's like, hello, baby, peekaboo.
I got kids.
Babu, babu,
Yeah.
babu, 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 babu.
You kind of got to do that. Like, if you don't do that, you're weird.
Yeah, it's part of learning to be a man. Learning
Yeah,
just
yeah.
how to play with a kid correctly.
Yeah, I'm like,
I respect it.
And don't be Pastor Williams.
No, don't.
I
or
miss-
Montel Williams.
I miss my.
No, Montel,
Don't
that
fuck
nigga.
the vice president.
Oh, yeah, you did say he did that.
Wait, what?
I mean, you can do your Googles. I'm pretty sure it's out there.
Yeah,
Montel Williams fucked a man vice president?
Nigga, Kamala Harris.
Grow up.
Oh.
We talked about this last week.
Oh,
You
I'm
gotta
sorry.
at least. You have some like brain pills you could take or something so you can start remembering shit.
No, listen, I'm
He
gonna be
didn't
honest
remember
with
nothing
you.
from last week.
No, listen.
The Annex coma's good.
No.
That shirtless guy scares you. He scares you straight.
No, listen. I'm the type of nigga, once I do something, it leaves my brain completely.
We've noticed. The fans like to point that out in the comments.
Yeah, I'm like, why do I need to like harbor on some shit that already happened?
I'll just be the one to let you know when we already talked about
Okay,
something. Even
that's
though
cool.
realistically, I mean, I fucking probably repeat shit all the time.
Oh, we
already
do.
talked about it.
Everyone does.
I've told the same stories like 90 times on
I'm
here.
self-conscious about it though because I'll have like one thing in my head and then I'll realize like I've said this in 4 different podcasts just talking because like a lot of times when I'm doing an interview I'm kind of like sorting through my own shit I've been thinking about and I just ask them for advice like what do you think about this?
Oh, dude, that fucking Allie interview was really good. I watched the whole thing.
Was it worth last week's episode?
Kinda.
being
I'm
late?
gonna be honest with you.
Thank
It
you.
was, it
I
was
gotta
actually
watch
really
it.
good.
That was a movie.
I couldn't sleep the other night and I literally watched the whole thing.
That's been nice to have all the Alley
That
fan
guy
pages
scared you to
showing
go to
love.
sleep.
I wasn't scared, cuz.
You was scared you hit somebody's car.
Yeah, I was scared. I didn't want the nigga to start blinking at me, bro. The fuck? I didn't have no blick on me. I was
But so at no point in this did you decide to go back to leave a note on the car?
nigga, I got on.
You might actually
Allstate might be looking for you.
Like you might get hit up by somebody might be trying to figure it out.
I'd rather get hit up by insurance than get hit up with bullets.
Ooh, see?
I'd rather eat crumbs with a bum before I ever eat a steak with a steak.
Don't act like you're not a rapper when you got bars like that on deck.
I am a rapper. I'm not acting like I'm not.
You ready again?
Oh shit. Oh,
Purple
hold
nipple.
on. Hey, bitch ass nigga tried to shoot at my whip, pulled out, and you know I got hit by another car. Nigga, I'm about to take another bar. Nigga, I'ma die. I ain't gonna go far. Hey, nah, nigga, I'm just playing. I got the coke, nigga, and I laid it out. You got a bitch in your mouth. I don't know. I fucked up. That was whack. That was whack this time. That was whack.
Did that.
Sorry.
Right, so you guys were doing this on at the end of the day the
Like
other day?
5 times. And he was 5 for 5 though.
55
Yeah,
times.
yeah. That one was weak, but whatever.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man. That's what we do. Black people, we
Bang on the table.
we harmonize.
And you bang on the table too. In different ways.
Not this table.
Oh, I hope not. I was about to say.
and squirt on the couch.
No, now that
She
Lena,
squirted on the floor.
Yeah, on a towel.
Is
She had a
Lena,
good aim too. I don't think any of it hit the ground.
is Lena okay with this?
Yeah. She was cooling.
Can you invite me next time you got some squirters around?
The last time you was
I was
you was getting lit.
I was disruptive.
Would you have laid on the ground and let her do it on your face?
Maybe.
Oh my god.
Wait. Which one?
No, that would have been a
you
movie.
got it.
Which
Oh,
one?
Josh got a pack of nerds.
Wait, which one?
I think Housephone will probably do the most stuff in
no,
the
I
Patreon.
won't. No, I won't.
That's good though. You cool?
I'm not doing the most stuff.
You know what's weird about the Patreon episodes with these girls is that you sort of start to learn some shit about your friends. Like with AD, and I had him spank one of the girls, and the way, like his whole mannerism around spanking this girl's ass.
It was
with
a
a
book.
But like
That sounds
I don't
painful.
know the way you did it. You were just like, yeah, like
Robert Greene.
I don't know.
That sounds more painful than like with like a
No, the first one it was a bamboo with
What?
with holes in it.
a bamboo leaf,
No, like
a paddle. That's
and
what
we
I
had a
was
whip too.
on. That's racist.
Not
He
when
said
we're
that.
doing it.
He said that.
A white girl walking around with a whip.
It's a sex whip.
Yeah, you can't just throw racism on the whole bondage community just because some people were whipped
Okay,
in a
you-
different context in the past.
You're standing up for bondage rights. I get it, but
Well, I do kind of feel like now, and I don't want to turn this whole podcast into a fucking PSA about the Patreon, but we have learned a lot. But like the girl who pretends to be a dog, so many people commented and hit me up just straight disgusted with the fact that she likes to pretend to be a dog.
Yeah, it was
and
kinda
having
weird.
sat here and had the conversation with her, I'm like, bro, that's just her thing. Like, she's
So
just,
50 gangbang wasn't worse than being a dog.
no, that shit is viral. Everybody talking about that shit, bro.
And I'm just like this.
hey,
Yeah, hell yeah,
Hey.
bang banging.
even this girl I know got a viral tweet off of your tweet, off of just being like, look at Adam's face,
I know.
and then her shit went viral.
I was an important part of it because you could really see me.
We had two different
yeah,
reactions.
AD's like,
Yeah.
Adam was like,
And in your head, you were thinking,
bro, she just
no
talked.
rhythm there. I know that beat was not correct.
You're like the when you type in like worst beat of all time and then it plays LeBron James like nodding his head.
I'm trying to like do enough podcasts so I can take like a week off and just like learn to be a producer during that week.
You think it's gonna be a week?
If I squad up with somebody who like actually knows what they're doing and they could take me through the journey, I think I could make a lot of progress in a week. You give me 40 hours, I think I can get pretty far.
Hey, listen.
And I'm not saying that I think it's easy. I'm just saying if you put me with an expert for 40 hours, I think I could make some progress.
Go with Kanye to Atlanta.
He seems busy.
Yo, speaking of like expert producers, I don't know if I told this on at the end of the day, but
Metro.
bro,
Metro.
Yeah.
dog, I heard some of the best unreleased music I've ever heard in my life. This nigga played music for like 4 hours straight at the studio. I heard the best Future song I've heard in the last 3 years.
Really?
Bro, it was theatrical.
So how did you end up in the studio with Metro?
First of all, you know he be wearing my shit. You know, nigga, you know I'm tapped in, my boy.
So what? Somebody wearing your shit doesn't mean that you're gonna
No.
end up in the stew.
No, nigga, like he's tapped in with my boy. Cool brought me to the stew.
Oh, cool. Brought you to the stew.
Dog, we was in that bitch, bro.
Okay.
And it was some of the most beautiful music I ever heard in my life, bro.
That's dope.
Like I didn't know, like it was random ass people on songs together that you wouldn't even think would be like, I don't know, bro. It was inspirational. Like the level of artistry this man is.
Well, that's what producers do. They bring you to the studio, they show you music that you never heard before, they play it so loud that you can't think about anything else.
Nah, but it was.
Then you go on your podcast and you say that it sounded fire.
Nah, but it was like, bro, okay, so I'm gonna just explain this one song.
Okay.
So I thought he was making the beat because it took so long like to build up, right? But it was just like, it was like a full symphony or something. It was like leading up. And then it drops and it's this hard ass Future song. And I'm like, I looked at him and I said, bro, you need to contact Marvel and put this in a superhero movie. This shit is crazy. Like it was one of the hardest Future songs I've heard in the last half a decade, for sure. It was crazy.
There it is.
So
Did he
right
say
there.
anything about wanting to sucking on a titty, like he was trying to get some lean out of it?
No.
Well, he said that on the ESTG album. That was
Oh,
a
did
very
he?
viral
That's
lyric.
fire.
No, yeah, because I keep fucking because I filmed Parker sucking on his boob.
And you put
I
the
seen
song
it.
on.
I said, this nigga's sick.
What's wrong with that?
You can't put your wife's titty on
They
the
supposed
gram.
to do that shit.
They're all over the gram already.
I know, but breastfeeding, that's creepy.
Why?
Yeah.
It's a miracle of life. It's only creepy because you
That's
think
some,
it is.
that's some white people shit.
Look. It's two things you don't do.
I'm open-minded.
You don't put your child breastfeeding on your wife, and you don't put your child naked. Those
Yeah,
are the
don't
two
do that.
things.
You don't put your child naked for sure. Although, we do showing like baby nipples from time to time, just not even thinking about it.
Yeah, but people are weird.
It
Bro.
shouldn't be
definitely
like
can't
that, but
show
people
baby
are fucking
genitals.
weird, man.
Yeah.
No baby genitals at all.
Nah.
The baby nipples may be fine. But
I know that shit's serious because like members of my own family will send baby pics in the family group chat.
Really?
And censor the fucking genitalia. Even
Wow.
amongst family.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel it.
No baby booties either.
My phone will probably get hacked at some point in the. Please don't let that happen. Either way,
What are
yeah,
you
you gotta
on,
be
my
careful
boy?
about that. But okay, so I just thought that was the most amazing thing ever that ESTG shared the clip of
No
that
way,
on his
did he?
Instagram story. And he then asked me what was up with the girl who acts like a dog. Wow. And I just I wrote like a paragraph explaining like, bro, like
What if she becomes like the
fetish, etc. And he responded like, man, I don't understand none of that. he was like, that shit way beyond my comprehension or some shit. Like his
Hey.
response was so good.
What if she becomes like the next like rap video vixen where people are just walking her on a leash in every video?
Well, Nerd Baller TV is gonna be pissed.
Who's
That's
that?
her boyfriend.
Why would he be pissed?
Fuck.
That's
Probably
more
wants
money for
control
him.
over it. After Duno fed her the dog treat, she gave him a little peck on the lips, like, like he still had.
Yeah,
Like,
on the
I thought it
lips?
was so sweet. Like,
Oh, the dog
On the
treat?
I
lips?
wasn't thinking about the dog treat, but
Yeah.
like she had already munched that. No, but I was just thinking like, damn, that's how strong their bond is. Is that like after the homie feeds her a dog treat, a foo even feeds her a dog treat, then he's still gonna give her a little smooch to just
I ain't
remind her,
gonna lie.
I love you, baby.
I ain't gonna lie, when I was younger, I ate a bacon strip. One of the little dog bacon
I eat
strips.
bacon strips every day, but okay, a dog bacon strip.
Yeah, you remember bacon? Remember that shit?
Bagel.
Bagel, no.
No, you remember the commercial? The dog be like, "It's bacon," It was for dogs.
Yeah,
and
it was
shit.
for dogs.
I tried it one time. Wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad. She said it weren't that bad, but she said she doesn't eat the ones with animal products in the dog food because she figures that they use
She eats vegan.
Yes, she
dog
figures that
food.
they use low quality.
Yo, white
meat.
people are insane.
So she eats the dog food.
Let me eat vegan dog
It
food.
was just a dog treat, but I did see a picture of her in like a little kitty bathtub type thing,
Weird.
full of
I
dog food
seen
all
that.
over her.
Wow.
I clicked on one of her pictures and
White people shit.
The bottom of her feet were so dirty. I had to just
But that's
click
because she
away.
was marching around here with no shoes on. I think.
But if you're on your all fours, you should.
How are your feet even dirty? Yeah.
I don't know. She managed to get them dirty at some point.
I just don't understand. Like, I mean, go off. Go
People
crazy.
hate fetishes that they don't understand, but I kind of get it because I feel like if I hadn't sat here and had a whole conversation with her
Did she sit
about it,
upright like this?
I would have hit her with
yeah,
newspaper.
she acted like a human being up until the moment
Bad
that we
dog,
told her
bad
to
dog.
drink out the bowl and that we were going to feed her the dog treat, whatever.
She get. She got naked during this too.
No, she didn't get naked, but we reviewed her OnlyFans on screen, so we got to.
You should have dressed up like Barb Barker.
I
And
say
say, get your,
that the whole
get
time.
your
Wait, why
pet
Bob
spayed or
Barker?
neutered.
Barking.
You remember he used to say that? He used to be like, don't forget to get your pet spayed or neutered.
I thought you were just making a joke about the barker, like a dog barks.
No, it goes both ways now.
You should have been Travis Barker. You
I wonder
kind of
if he was
already
ever
are.
a dog. That name would lead him into that.
You know,
kind of thing.
you know his son is like a SoundCloud rapper.
Really?
Yeah,
I went to his son's 15th birthday party.
yeah. You know he's like a rapper now.
I didn't know that.
I thought he was a rapper back then.
Maybe it was.
Oh no, he's lit.
That's lit. Look at Water Guy.
Water
glug,
boy.
glug, glug, glug,
Water
glug,
Boys
glug,
ENT.
glug, glug, glug.
Yo, Patrick CC tried to low key steal that from Chris Travis.
You should start a group with Chris Travis.
Just know he almost hopped on my Xavier
Hollow
Wolf.
I don't know who
Boys.
Patrick CC or Chris Travis is.
Hey, just know he almost hopped on my I don't know Jeffrey diss.
Oh boy.
What?
I'm just being
Stop
honest.
naming your ops.
Yeah. And I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
I wasn't supposed to like that shit when I first came here, but I was liking it.
Bro, he's driving around listening to the diss songs about you and Cam Girl.
You too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't fuck with it though. I was just like,
Sorry.
if I see this nigga,
I'm a fuck.
What's your definition of fuck with it? You so fucked with it. I had to tell you, I'm like, don't say anything about that around Cam Girl. She's gonna get mad.
it was so hard to not to.
Yeah.
Really?
Just like-
it was that hard not to?
He just likes racist jokes.
Well,
Yeah.
it was pretty racist.
If there's a racist joke that AD feels like he has a license to laugh at, he's all about it.
Probably.
So what'd you do
Where's
this
the
weekend?
wait? Where's the AD disses at? Everybody send me
there any?
the AD gang related
Who's
disses.
this you? I want to hear it.
Niggas don't diss me.
Look, he got hella serious.
I'm
They
just
diss
saying.
me,
He
they
got
die.
hella serious. He's like, niggas don't diss me.
It's gonna be handled
If
differently.
you diss me, you gonna die.
It's gonna be handled differently.
You're not gonna rap back at a nigga?
It's gonna be handled differently.
A lot of the hardest rappers in LA history have been dissed on songs by other rappers.
I mean, but if it's like
Young Thug and the Game were beefing at one point.
if it like makes sense, it's different. But if it's just like some like street shit, then it has to go a different way.
you think my beef with them niggas was street shit?
No.
I didn't know what it was for.
Come on.
That was incel shit. If you go back, I was listening to a bunch of Shitty's music and realizing how hard he was gangbanging and dissing other hoods
yeah.
when I did not understand because I was like not introduced into this world enough.
Shitty and the Shitty Boys gotta drop a tape together.
I wonder if he even knows who they are.
Shitty Scamming.
Are they still a group or is Baby Tron just doing his own thing?
I think they're still a group. I think they still drop
He
music
still
together.
bangs Shitty Boys on his songs
Bro,
and shit.
duh. Because it's Shitty Boys for life.
But I don't know like how much they rap together now.
Nigga, they still rap together.
Okay. I just want to check.
Don't disrespect my boy TRD and motherfucking Stan Will.
I had that interview so long ago.
I know. Bro, I got you.
I got some good ones on the way too.
Yeah. Who?
No, let you find out.
Let me find out. Damn, you treat me like I don't work here?
I'm doing. I don't call out interviews on podcasts before I do them.
Nah, that's
Oh, before you do them.
blasphemy.
I thought you already did them.
No. I got some heat on the way though. We
Hey.
dropped a little scrappy today. Fuck you talking about?
Okay, KKK.
Exactly. And we got kind of drunk. We was drinking on that Henny.
You drank with him?
Tasted like a purple popsicle.
You don't drink with us?
Henny makes me angry.
Y'all don't drink
Who?
on here.
Not
no more.
anymore.
I don't think I ever took a shot with AD during.
Yeah, you did.
And maybe one time.
I
took a
think
shot
my
with him.
birthday. Y'all all bought me.
Oh, yeah.
Can
Y'all
you come
bought
out
me
of
bottles.
retirement like once?
Like not now.
When will you announce your return? Is this like rappers quitting rapping?
I'm not going to return.
Drinkers quitting drinking?
I'm never going to go back to the way I used to drink.
But listen,
I had
listen.
a problem.
You were trying to be like an
Olympic sport drinker?
Olympic drinker.
Yeah. And like,
Wait, listen.
Pun was telling my mom, like, yeah, you know your son would drink like 30 shots and he just challenges people and stuff.
Pun was fucking aggravating the situation.
Yes.
He's just as bad
And
as you are.
my mom's looking at me like, what?
Has he had his blood pressure taken lately?
He needs to.
Yeah.
I told him.
But hey, he's like been in the game a lot longer than you. Maybe he's just built for this.
But I like the thing is that I drink more than like everybody he knows. Cause I'm like a challenge drinker, and I noticed I was like, this is bad.
It's like Double Dare, but for drinking.
And it's like no one should consume like 20 plus shots in a day. Like that's fucking overkill.
Why push yourself to that limit?
Yeah.
That's like how I used to be with coke and pills and alcohol.
I went out with a bang though.
No, literally, you drank two bangs and ended up in the hospital.
I went out
Blank
with a
energy.
bang. Yeah.
Woo! All right.
Speaking of coke and pills, Josh got a coke straw in his hand right now.
Oh shit! We got some lines ready
Yeah.
to go.
I don't
I would
know.
draw the line there. Like, y'all can smoke blunts, but you're not allowed to do coke on the job.
Yeah, once girls start doing ketamine here and dying,
Yeah, see, that's exactly what I'm worried about.
nah, it was scary for a little bit.
Definitely. Here's a story.
I act like I didn't see him. I was like this.
Here's a story. We were trying to get AD to get lap dance on the podcast. He's like, no.
I talked to her last night. She invited me over at 5 a.m. and I went to sleep.
Should have got some little nookie in.
I love both of them equally.
That's good. Okay. So the Breakfast Club had the CEO, the head of Instagram, Adam Mosseri, on. They were basically just like sucking his dick, not fucking putting his feet to the fire at all. Because there's so much shit. If I had an Instagram with it, or if I had an interview with this guy, there's so much shit that I would love to call them out on. Because there's so many rappers and porn stars getting their shit deleted who have and basically they did press the line about one thing, basically talking about Boosie's page. And the guy said like, oh, if there's nudity, then that's why it got taken down. Even though Boosie says
Racism.
that on this account that he's talking about, this was not a problem. I know so many girls who've had their Instagram deleted, and it's like they didn't post anything inappropriate. They did not post nude shit, etc. And they still got their shit deleted. And even with the rappers, same shit. Like there's a bunch of rappers who've had their shit deleted over bullshit ass reasons. And this motherfucker, Adam Mosseri, is gonna sit there and just act like it's all good. Like, oh, they showed fucking nudity. No, they didn't. Like maybe Boosie did. I don't know. But Boosie, when he responded, he said
Boosie had bitches busting it open.
at one point, and they had the fucking the challenge with the cucumber going down the girl's throat and stuff. That definitely seems like something you should not put on Instagram. I agree.
Bro, they're OD with it. I just got another strike, bro. I'm scared to post shit now.
Me too.
I get strikes every other day.
I posted a clip of the dog girl on the No Jumper page. It gets 80,000 likes, hella views, all good. And then I post the same fucking thing on my page with the picture. Deleted, removed. So if my account gets deleted, it's going to be because of bullshit like that. And this motherfucker is going to sit there and act like Instagram doesn't have a problem. Newsflash, you do. Your fucking site is
bro.
totally unfair towards hot girls and rappers.
Bro, I posted an album cover of Big Sad. I did Big Sad's album cover, and I reposted somebody saying a line that I said, bro. And it said, big white bitch, read the script like she Roseanne. They said that was a hate speech, and they gave me a strike for that.
Oh my god!
You can't be hating on.
And they said,
on
your
the
account
BBW.
might be deleted. I'm like, what the fuck?
And you know what I noticed? I think they penalize you by fucking making your story views go down after that. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, it I feel like it hides your story or some
I
shit.
feel like
swear.
I was getting like 100,000 story views, no problem, and now I'm lucky to get like 50 after that. Like
Oh,
you
it's
get a
bad like
strike,
that?
and then they just fuck with you and
Bro, I
make
was
you-
getting like
I'm scared to post shit now. Somebody asked me, oh, if you had a world, what would it be called? And I was about to say, Crip World. And I said, nah, I shouldn't do this now.
nah.
It
I'm
warned
scared
me.
to post shit.
now you tripping now.
The other day I commented and I was saying something. I was telling somebody to shut the fuck up or something.
Somebody's face on me. Was it Greedo?
Eliza, you know she's watching right now.
Answer.
Thought it was Greedo.
What up?
Hi, do you want me to show my asshole on Patreon? Fine.
Yes, everybody go sign up. Patreon.com/NoJumper. She's gonna come on. She's gonna show us her butthole.
If you guys don't subscribe to this Patreon, I'm calling iPhone everybody. I don't give a fuck.
You call it
We are
what?
all citizens. Are you talking about Duno specifically?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Well,
Wait, let me see AD and Housephone. I love AD. I love you so bad. I
She's breaking up. Hey, we love you too. Come on soon. Poor connection. Said poor connection. Anyway,
She seemed very drunk and very tan.
it fell out. The call died right away, so that sucks. But yeah, I can't wait for her Patreon episode. What were we talking about?
I don't know.
Her showing her
Boozy?
asshole.
She said, I would die for you. Why is that necessary? I don't give a fuck. I would die for you. Oh, thanks.
Yo, what? Did she get her Instagram deleted again?
She's had like 4
Yeah.
since I known her.
Look, he about to DM her.
Nigga,
Don't you dare say this.
One of you guys needs to be brave enough to actually put your dick in her, bro.
man, listen.
It's all him.
I'm finna just.
I mean, I'm probably going to have to fuck her for our OnlyFans with Lena.
It's good.
I'm down.
Listen,
Let's go.
listen.
We got the brand new booty. Let's get in there.
It's been.
That's my friend.
It's been many. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the homegirl. It's been
Don't
many.
try to act like
no,
me.
no, 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 no.
You guys
no.
live in a fantasy world where you only have sex with girls that you're like pretending to be in a relationship with. Me and her can just do it for OnlyFans with Lena, and we're good.
I'm. My manager's wife explained it to me because she's known me for a very long time. She says you like a GFE, a girlfriend experience, where you bring a girl around, you hang out with her, you take her out, she meets all your friends, and you pretend that it's your girlfriend.
That's what the girl that squirted on the towel was saying that she provides to all the guys on her OnlyFans is that they like her.
Remember that girl? Remember that girl where I sent you the rates?
Yes. You did it?
No,
You
but
invested?
no, but I'm saying that's what, because I was trying to pry some more information out of her. Like, okay, like if I pay this hourly rate, what's the
Yeah.
what's the
For the
goal
record,
here?
for the people out there, Housephone had this bad bitch that he was talking to. He's sending her to the group chat. We're all agreeing, like, damn, she looked pretty good, etc. And then he asked her, like, yo, what you doing tonight? She says, oh, yeah, I would like to spend time with you. Boom, here are my rates. And it's like, half hour, 2 hours, spend the night,
Bro,
thousands of dollars.
Yeah, it
keep
was
it
like
on, though.
it was like spend the night was like what, like 7 racks, 6 racks or some crazy shit like that.
That's ridiculous.
And
I don't
look,
want
look.
you that long. I want you
And
for
look.
45 minutes.
Look, and like obviously I was not even considering that, but I was just trying to pry some more information out of her. I'm like, so what am I getting for this for
you be a
these
dog?
rates? Yeah, I'm saying like,
Yeah, can you eat kibble out of a fucking bowl, maybe?
and she was
That's
like,
my new fetish.
and she was like, I provide a GFE, and I'm like, what?
What are you doing?
I'm cutting it open for
It's
you.
already open.
Hold on, I'm finna
Let me
make
cut
sure.
it.
Finna make sure you're eating still my weed again.
Bro.
Very professional podcaster right
Thanks
here.
a lot.
Dips off to go find his weed.
I'm just glad he's not doing the pookie.
But so would you ever do that if you were talking to a girl and she said like, oh, here you go, here's my rates?
What? To pay
For
for
sex.
it? Fuck no.
I thought you were basically acknowledging that you were into that kind of stuff.
Listen, people got it mixed up what I was saying. I was saying basically like if you meet a girl at the club and she's just saying like, I'm thinking like she works at a grocery store or something, and it's like, oh, I'm about to make $400 tomorrow. Hey, here's the $400. Come chill with me. Not necessarily for sex, but just to look like a boss, and she could tell her friends like, oh yeah, he did that for me.
But she's gonna get fired from the grocery store if she
If she's a good worker, she takes a day off. I don't see why.
Right. I mean, to be honest, like in my current financial situation, which I absolutely was not in the time that I was single, if a girl said, "Oh, $700 for me to come over and fuck you," I would
wouldn't
be like,
even-
700.
I wouldn't even think
I gotta
about
do
it still.
7 interviews to make that much money.
Now
Nowadays, it's kind of like that does kind of sound like really convenient. Like, oh damn, I could have this bitch come through and just fuck me real good for a little bit, and then
if they said
leave.
$700 to do the what you do or Patreon, then I'd be like, okay, if that's what that is, if that's the fee. But like, nah, if you're gonna be a prostitute, I don't want to fuck you anyway. That's disgusting.
That's the part that's gross
think
about
so?
it to me.
For me,
is
I
the
don't
Niggas be
idea
fucking for free anyway.
The
I'm not gonna fuck a
idea that
prostitute, bro.
yeah,
But
if
these
she's
bitches
doing
are
it
fucking for free even more.
But if she's doing it because you met her and she likes you and you
Exactly.
trying to talk to her,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
talk
that's
to her and she
different.
likes you, then I at least feel like I worked for it and I did
Yeah,
something
that's
to
my
get in that
point.
position.
I know, but I'm
But if
saying,
she's saying it's a transaction, like,
and do you do this all day? Did you fuck 5 other dudes
Oh,
today?
yeah.
Because that
They-
kind of grosses me out.
oh, they for sure ran it up, bro. Yeah, that's what they're doing.
Yeah, I don't know about
No,
that.
but look, this is what I'm saying though.
no, like a girl next door who just works at Food for Less or something.
Oh, yeah,
like,
that's way-
pretty. Like,
that's way more
do you
fire.
really
know what
want
I'm
to fuck
saying?
any of the Food for Less employees? I ain't been there in a while.
Why
but
not?
I just feel like, the kind of girl that I would be into might be working
Bro,
at Lululemon. She might be working at the Mac store. I don't know.
Most of the rappers, they find girls at Macy's and all type
That's
of
a
shit.
fact.
bro.
Do
Yeah, that is a fact.
They find them at them places, bro.
I was in
Or at
Bloomingdale's
least
this
Saks
weekend.
Fifth.
I didn't see no bad bitches working there.
But
Maybe
not
I
the-
did. Maybe
not-
I got to look harder.
I'm about to say not the ones you go to.
Well, they got masks on now. So I don't know what
still,
the fuck I'm looking at.
You can still see that.
Nah, that mask can be deceiving.
I saw a
them
tweet.
teeth can be.
A girl said that though. A girl said like, "Damn, these bitches really getting BBLs to work at Macy's." And I was
mean,
like, "Damn,
yo.
that's kind of real. Like
Hey.
that is kind of a crazy investment."
BBLs is cheap now though.
But they're at least like what, 10 grand?
Fuck no, they be going.
Nah,
they be paying like
bitches be paying like
2,500.
Yeah,
They
no,
be
no,
going to
no.
Mexico,
That's too low.
Colombia.
That's
I
nuts.
think
My nigga, they do
Like
it.
4K.
You don't want
Like
somebody
4K.
sticking a tube into your stomach and then sticking that tube into your ass for $2,500.
That's why they got that show
Nah, it's
botched and all that shit, bro. Because of shit like that, they pay the cheap thing.
Jesus.
They put that cement. They put like
Hey, you
cement in
know-
their ass. I know girls that went to Atlanta and they
Yeah.
got this shit done like in a
like in a
basement or
hotel
something.
room.
Yeah,
You know that's how Lana Rhodes got her ass done,
I
right?
heard that was a bad situation.
Yeah, but her shit looks amazing.
But she fired all of her fucking podcast girl co-hosts.
What that got to do with her ass?
Nothing. We can talk about her ass again. But yeah, I know she did have some janky shit done at some point, I think. But it worked out good.
her
and
shit
then
looks
they,
amazing.
and then they had a scam with care credit too. So it's basically like if you pay like 2 bands, they'll give you like 10,000 in care credit. So girls will use that shit too. They're getting a $10,000 BBL, but they only really spending like
But
$2,000.
they put it on a payment plan.
Yeah.
But it's like
No, but you
it
only
was
pay
like a
2K
scam. No, they would only pay like the $2K.
Oh, and then you just
Yeah.
run off on the plug.
Basically,
Hey,
God
wait, but
damn,
honestly,
that's
like
gnarly.
that is crazy to think about
people do their
because
teeth like that too. Not me though.
look,
Allegedly.
I was talking to this girl who like has a regular job, got a BBL, and then her friend was like, "Bitch, what the fuck are you doing? Like, why you not like at the strip club or why you not, like doing some shit so you could like basically make your money back on it?" And I hadn't thought about it like that until she was like complaining to me, like, I don't know why my friend is making me feel bad. And I was just like, damn, like you aren't getting the money back off from that. Like,
I mean,
But does
if
the,
you wanna
does the
just
BBL
look-
have to be
That's what
for
I'm
the
saying.
purpose of then selling your
No.
body to
Yeah.
make more
'Cause
money?
I
mean,
I know girls that
get
told
it,
me.
but-
I asked them, "Why did you get the BBL?" They was like, "I want to look better in pictures. Like, I didn't like how my body looked. I wanted to feel
Yeah.
dresses more and stuff like that." So I can.
And that's
understand
some
that.
real shit,
If
but-
you're a woman, you want to feel good about yourself. You don't like your body, then I respect that.
but isn't that
do whatever
crazy
you
that
want.
another woman that was like supposed to be like her friend is like, bitch, what are you doing?
then she needs to go get it and
Bro,
go
if
sell
you
that
got
thing.
5 tubby girls and they're best friends and one of them gets a BBL and all of a sudden is whoosh, she's super hot all of a sudden and getting way more attention than the other ones, you know how bitches are. You know they're gonna be salty as a motherfucker over
I ain't gonna
that.
lie. I had knocked some bitches, bro, that was like on the like kind of chubby side, but they wasn't
then they
like,
went-
and they got that BBL, and I
it's-
seen them in the club, and they like, I'm like, hey, what's up? No, not today. I'm like,
That's why you
totally
all,
different.
hey guys, that's why you always be nice to all the bitches because you never know which one's gonna pop out with a BBL.
and that BBL will take you from like a 7 to like a 9, sometimes a 10 with the makeup.
It's fucked up.
It'll take you
fucked
from
up.
a 7 to a 30.
Take you from a 5.5 to a no jumper Patreon episode.
Yeah, look at the Kazumi girl. We
All
seen her
roads lead
body
to
before
Kazumi.
that,
We were very bad at not talking about her.
bro. She's the GOAT, bro.
She put me on to Telegram too.
Yeah, she did.
You didn't know about Telegram?
The girl yesterday, she broke down like the science of Telegram.
And that's what I was telling my girl. I'm like, there's a whole community on Telegram that be doing mad different shit with the OnlyFans promotion and stuff. Because my girl always just had a huge OnlyFans from the beginning, so she didn't really like get into the weeds of, there's all these girls selling promo and lining up collabs on Telegram and stuff. So I finally got it immediately. Like 10 people messaged me that I'm friends with that apparently like it just tells the people when you get it.
It makes sense
Yeah,
though.
I
'Cause
don't- I don't
if
like
you ever
that.
see OnlyFans girls on Instagram, or Twitter, they're always reposting like other people too. So I wonder if that's where it comes from.
And that's why multiple bitches be getting deleted because they'll be like, oh, go follow this girl, swipe up for her OnlyFans, and then boom, the girl who was just doing the promo is getting deleted. I've gotten bitches, I've gotten strikes on my Instagram for some girl paying me for OnlyFans promo.
Yeah, I will never do a swipe up to anything X-rated. I don't do the swipe ups to the Patreon. I just
Not even to the link tree?
I don't have a link tree yet. That's a good idea.
No,
but-
I mean like if some girl was like trying to like buy. Well, I guess you don't really sell personal promo like that anyway.
But if I did, I would not do that because at first when we did the Patreon, we were posting and saying, "Hey, swipe up for the Patreon." Now, no, we don't do that.
Did you get a strike or something?
I just got the shit removed off Instagram,
Yeah,
and I'm
no,
like,
no.
I don't want to play with this at all.
nah,
Fuck all that. It's not
especially with
worth it.
these rules now.
Yeah,
It,
hard out here for a pimp.
when
I
you
ain't
got to
trying
make
to-
the money for a rent.
I ain't trying to be on Instagram number 2. I'm gonna have to be Adam22_official.
I don't want to
no.
go through that, bro.
I don't
Your
know
name
how-
already sucks.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know how I haven't got
I've been
deleted.
trying to get the regular AD forever.
I don't know how I haven't got deleted.
Yeah.
pray to the Instagram gods.
Yeah, if you get taken off Twitter and Instagram, then
You don't want to be
basically-
You don't want to
I'm
be
like
little
Milo.
house phone 745.
Now I want to just get at Housephone and just drop the Lil, but then I'll have to go back to all my music and then like edit it or some shit,
Yeah.
which is kind of
Wait, no, you can't drop. You already
could do
got a
that.
good ad. I would just keep the ad the way it is.
Yeah.
'Cause that's
I
what
would
people
keep that.
search anyway, you know?
Yeah, you're
People
right.
got used to mine, but a lot of people like they couldn't find my shit.
You know, I was Adam22 spelled out TWENTY, etc.
Really?
That's
What, on
trash.
Twitter?
That's why I had it first because Adam22 was taken on Instagram.
Instagram had Adam 20. Well, who thought of that
I
randomly?
managed to get it off some random person. I don't know. My network got it for me or some shit.
You know, it's fucked up. When I made a Twitter, Lil Housephone was already gone, so my shit was like Housephone 3 or some weird shit like that. I remember.
I remember that, yeah.
And I remember the guy who had at Lil Housephone, he gave me the login, gave me the password, and was like, "Yeah, like you can have it." And
then you got it gone.
I just no. I mean, it was like years that I never could find it back in my DMs because it was so long, and then I got deleted.
I
So
wish the guy that got AD would do that with me.
Hard
and
times.
He
And
was
the No
super
Jumper
cool.
fans be hitting him up like all the time, bro. Like,
is
give
he
AD his
active on the page though?
Yeah, but he's like from a whole nother country, bro. He's
Oh,
like,
he don't give a fuck then.
Yeah, he
You
don't
want to
care.
hear a news story that I heard about? So there was a guy who had at Tennessee on Twitter, and I'm not sure exactly.
Eliza's calling back. Should we answer?
No, we already talked to her. So she was texting me saying, "I'm gonna get butt naked raw." All right, well, pull up. We got plenty of time.
Okay,
She got to bring one of our fucking slut hoe friends with her so that they can
does
be
she
a
even
little.
have any friends? Like,
Yeah,
She got
I've
some
seen her with
slut-
some
yeah,
friends.
one of them tried to tell me that some rapper killed somebody in front of her. And, But I don't think she kicks it with that person anymore.
what?
Yes, I'll tell you afterwards.
This is the craziest shit.
The craziest thing you ever heard in your life.
Yeah, I can't say it on camera.
She called me and
Duh.
told me about this rapper allegedly killing someone in front of her. I'm like, I'm supposed to just believe this? Like,
Bro, listen.
I don't believe you. And why? What am I going to do with this information? I'm not going to tell anybody.
Hey, listen, like, fuck with her, but like that's
I bet you just start calling me.
it is.
Yep.
Listen.
Saliva.
Listen.
Eliza Saliva. That should be her porn name.
That's fire.
That is fire. Listen,
Marketing.
I'll fuck with her, but it's like sometimes when they just do shit like that, where like, bro, when I picked her up from the airport, she said literally the craziest thing about some rapper who I would not
Picked her up
name.
from the airport.
Yeah, like that. Nigga, y'all know this already.
That's love.
But nah, like,
Housephone's
I
been
want to
working.
pick up my own mom from the airport.
no. Listen.
I'm too busy. I'm sorry.
Harriet.
I'll send
She
somebody. I'll
hopped in
send
the car.
Yuri.
She hopped in the car. And was like, "Oh my god, blah 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 has the smallest dick ever," and I was just like, "Man,
Yeah.
I'm out of here."
That's a good thing about Eliza. Whenever you hang out, she's just going to tell you some
See,
crazy
when I
shit.
tell her,
I don't
I
wanna
tell her, I
hear-
don't want to hear no bullshit.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Every
nigga,
time.
I'm just cooling it. Like, I'm not trying to hear about.
Yeah, I don't want to hear about what rapper likes his nipples licked.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm playing.
Do you?
Freaky.
I'm playing.
Ooh, freaky Loke is in
Freaky
the
D.
building.
Freaky low.
Freaky Loke. Shout out to Freaky Loke. Yo, you know that we have the soundboard set up now?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Josh, can you give us a sample?
Oh my god.
long pause.
Silence.
Yeah, you're gonna be.
How did
like,
I come up with this idea and I don't have the board yet?
Wait.
How I don't have the board and it was my idea? I'm gonna get it.
Hit me with one more.
Why don't I have the board on the table next to me?
Because we don't trust you with it. But
It was my idea.
but you could try it out tomorrow on your podcast.
There you
Yeah.
go. There you go.
I just want to remain receptive to the fans who are going to tell us that you're ODing with it.
I'm not gonna be OD.
you didn't even give him a chance to even go. OD with
Oh, he gave
Thank
you
you.
some weed. Isn't that so nice?
throws the joint. First of all, this is my weed.
My
It
grabba.
looks like he fucking
Why
stole
do you have
some
OnlyFans weed?
Only Fire.
let me
Shout out
open
to
it for
Only
you.
Fire.
Oh, wow.
Let me open it for you.
No, nigga.
Damn, man.
Fingers.
He knows you're going to grub some.
You don't even smoke. You stole all the fucking Lottie Biscotti.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you
I didn't
did.
have
The
none.
Lottie Biscotti?
He stole all of the Lottie Biscotti.
You piece of
or
shit.
two
Wait,
no.
fucking things of it?
We're gonna get down to the bottom of this because look,
It was like 7 of them. I took 2.
I'm pretty sure
He
that
took
Yuri
two.
and Riley are walking around head to toe Lottie Biscotti back at home.
bro, look. So I had like a little thing of it, and then I had a bag of it, and I left it right there. The homegirl was like, "Oh, what's this?" Like she looked at it, or whatever. 5 minutes later, I come back, the weed is gone.
It was like 7 things there. I
It's
took
completely
2.
disappeared, right? And I look over at the table. Yuri suspiciously has a bag of it sitting on the table. He was like, "This is mine. This is the one I took earlier." So I think
First of all, she didn't fucking give it to you.
Yes, she
She
did.
gave it to
she
everybody.
gave it to all of us. Yeah,
I know. So don't say that it was just yours.
I'm saying
it was
I
on the table.
I didn't get a piece of it because Yuri stole it all.
All right. As long as he said it was me.
Hey,
No,
Can I ask something of the audience?
Why are you asking a question?
That one's weird because it says AD at the end.
I need my soundboard.
Why are you
I'm
asking
revolting.
questions? AD. That shit is weird.
Basically,
Anyway,
Yuri's a weed thief.
the thing I would like to ask our hardcore fans who are watching this episode to do for us, it would be a huge favor. It would be to go to YouTube, where you're watching this right now, but open another tab so you don't lose this.
Let me open it.
Search No Jumper Kendama and subscribe to our new Kendama exclusive YouTube channel, bro. This is the new Wyatt Bray Pro mod that is now available. We got like 100 or 200 of these things left, but go check out his introductory video if you want to see the craziest Kendama playing you ever seen in your life. Subscribe to No Jumper Kendama. Appreciate it. I know almost none of you guys watching this right now play Kendama, but hey, fuck it. It's a small community.
Why the fuck did this nigga just cut my weed bag in half and now I
Easier
have to,
access.
now I gotta like drink it like it's a fucking Kool-Aid.
Or you could roll it the fuck up.
I don't know how to roll.
Oh, God.
Me neither.
Grow up.
You didn't know that? You know I never know how to roll since I know you, right?
Are you showing us black metal memes or something? What is that? Looks like a ghost guy.
Oh, he did die.
The founder of Slipknot was found dead.
The drummer, right?
Which one? What was his name?
The drummer, right?
Holy shit. I was supposed to interview Sid a couple years ago as one of the other guys.
Sid
from Slipknot.
Vicious?
No, he's been dead for a long time. But damn, that
I don't know why, I don't
sucks. Slipknot, dude.
You got a lighter?
I'm gonna
Yeah,
have
you
to
just
act
sparked
like
up
I
a
was
cigarette.
a fucking real deal Slipknot fan.
Yeah, you gotta go on Twitter and just be like, oh man.
My favorite band, bro. This sucks. I never listened to him like that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't find my letter. So
Nigga, you just sparked a nasty
that's
ass
what I
cigarette.
was thinking. Oh no, here
Where
it
the
is.
fuck is my
Creeping to
soundboard?
the top. You so want to be a soundboard guy. Just don't
That
give
was
him a
my
gunshot noise.
It was my idea. How
look
you
at
gonna
this
take
nigga.
my idea
Look
and
at this
steal it
nigga.
from me?
He's a fucking
Does
thief.
that make sense to you? I suggested you guys buy it and say you can't have it, AD.
Nobody's
What the
stealing it
fuck?
from you. We just don't necessarily want you to have it on here.
I know that y'all bought two though because y'all showed me.
But we also have to get it through the headphones because I can barely fucking
Yeah, I can
hear it when
barely
he's
hear it,
doing
yeah.
it off the computer.
Well, just know I suggested that I had a podcast with me and Cam Girl, and then he colonized it
It ain't happening over here.
and took it and turned it into this beautiful show that we
This
have here now.
is how we
We
do.
do.
Steal a podcast and beat your ass up at the club.
At the end of the day, we fight to the death.
Ow, fuck.
Yo, can I tell you one more funny thing that we forgot to mention before we were talking about the baby thing? Is that, bro, like Meg Thee Stallion was performing like very high up on that festival yesterday or
Nice
over
twerk.
the weekend. And then he brings up Tory Lanez. That felt like the ultimate like
Like fuck you.
sub diss low key.
Was
look
her
who I'm
boyfriend there
riding
with her?
I'm assuming that there was multiple Rolling Loud staff tasked with keeping them apart. Wouldn't you assume?
I always feel like that's always a huge task.
Oh yeah.
It's like keeping certain people away from
We,
each
we got that going. That's an issue tomorrow.
other. What's tomorrow?
What?
gonna try to be
wait.
vague.
Shut up. Don't say
Oh
it.
yeah, don't even.
But
yeah.
we have people
No,
that we have to keep
blah,
far
blah.
apart.
Don't put that shit in the air.
Yeah, I will not be here tomorrow. Then
Oh,
You
really?
ain't coming back? I think you like Wednesday.
I do. It was super fun.
I said Housephone really likes coming on the Wednesday show.
I'll come again.
It just
Come
sucks.
tomorrow.
It sucks on the days that we
Where's
have to
T-Row?
film the Patreon content because then we have it's like a ghost town in here. Like half the employees don't come because they don't want to have to see the squirting on the ground and shit.
I mean, I feel like they.
Come tomorrow. You good?
Who do you got for the Patreon tomorrow?
You'll see.
It's somebody that you can't name.
Is this someone else that I know?
Hey Tony,
I want you to keep bringing girls that I
we're
know.
doing a gay porn episode tomorrow. and We don't want you to be too tempted to get involved.
You're so
You
hilarious.
should change your revenue to Big Nas X. That's a good idea, right?
Call me if you want. Call me if you need. He should put me on the remix.
Yeah, I might have him.
Our big sweaty guy with gun in his boxes.
Bro, that was some real shit. Fuck y'all.
No, I ain't gonna lie. If I seen a nigga with
Bro,
tweaking with
He
a gun,
had something banged out on his chest too. I was like, oh hell no.
that nigga said,
Bro.
he was a stoop kid. He wasn't going.
Scroll back up on the list. I think there's some other shit that I wanted to talk
man.
about. We talked about Boosie. We talked about Da Baby.
Let's go.
What about him? Yo, that was the thing. Is okay. So he
The
not
baby
only
had the best role.
he brought out Tory
I think he
Lanez.
had the best performance.
like what set. Well,
Did you guys actually watch any like
Travis?
full
Travis
sets?
shit was crazy.
I watched a lot.
I seen like a bunch of parts of it on the live stream, but I didn't watch any of his full set.
BFB shit was good too to me.
He ate a
Yeah, it
donut
was
off
fire.
that girl. Why he was acting like he was about to eat the girl's ass, and then he ate a donut off her butt. I'm
It
like,
fell.
bro, that's nothing. Yeah, but he did
Not
not.
in your fucking
he
world.
didn't even come close to actually eating her ass. BFB, you're a fucking pussy. Eat the booty.
Yeah, he should have put the donut in between her ass cheeks.
That's what
and
I'm
then
saying.
like, ah.
Bury your face in between.
And then
the
his
butt
Instagram
cheeks.
would have got deleted.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to put it on his Instagram. Rolling Loud could get deleted. Who knows? But
Or then what if he would have caught like a charge or some shit?
what's the charge? Eating ass? That's legal in Miami.
I
I'm
don't
pretty
know.
sure.
What if the bitch was like, I was pressured
Bro,
into doing it?
Be a Pac-Man. Let me speak to you.
You got to think about shit
The
like that.
game does not reward half stepping.
Give me these.
No
fucking
half
seconds.
stepping. Eat the ass, bro.
Bro, the baby had a bed on the stage, bro.
What was he
with
doing on the
girl.
bed?
He had the girl like twerking on him on the bed, bro. And then you bought out Tory Lanez in the mascot shit.
But isn't it
It's
pretty
fire.
crazy that he brought out Tory Lanez and then somebody threw a shoe at him and he called
That
it,
was crazy.
who threw this bitch ass Adidas?
He threw this.
I seen the other
dusty
angle.
ass-
They threw two shoes.
Yo, and then the kid posted the photo claiming that he threw his shoe because I was thinking, I'm like, what kind of savage throws a fucking shoe and then has to walk
Walk around a
around
festival.
this property for the rest of the day?
Well, it was at the middle of the night. It was-
Still, you gotta walk all the way back to the car. There's gonna be dirt and mud, all kinds of. I mean, there's probably,
Bush reflexes.
There's probably not much of a chance of broken glass because they give everybody plastic bottles for everything these days. But still, that's,
Yeah,
that's
because
some
think
real
about-
degenerate shit.
Damn, I didn't think about that. They have to give plastic at these shits because then what if someone throws a fucking glass bottle at the baby instead
Yeah.
of a shoe?
Yeah, who
That
threw
was
this
up.
bitch ass Adidas?
Do this dusty ass Adidas at me.
Adidas.
Let's go.
Has anyone ever even thought about taking Adidas and making it singular? I don't even think that the S on the end of Adidas infers that it's plural.
Adidas.
Adidas.
No, it's Adidas.
That moment just really made me think about how if you're a rapper on stage, you got to be so ready to roll with the punches because like he
He could have tweaked out.
he reacted pretty smoothly
Yeah.
to that moment because realistically like I probably would have like said some shit that would have made me sound crazy, bro.
You would have pulled a Kramer.
This fucking nigger's throwing shit at me.
This nigger Adidas.
or like
Throwing
he didn't,
Adidas.
or like he didn't do some Akon shit like, oh, come on stage and then fucking powerbomb you.
Speaking of Akon,
That was amazing.
speaking of Akon,
He threw that nigga off stage.
how do y'all feel about WAC 100 connecting with 6ix9ine in Miami at the Fresh and Fit studio for Academics' new podcast yet to be released?
I mean, I don't know why people surprised. He already said he wanted to interview him.
3 hours. All I know in terms of insider information is that when I hit up WAC about it, WAC said, this motherfucker just argued for 3 hours. He was even arguing with my wife. That's what WAC said. So that's what we got to look forward to. Is apparently WAC's girl got on camera to argue with 6ix9ine. That sounds amazing.
That sounds kind of fire.
momentous.
I mean, well, me and AD went to the Fresh and Fit podcast studio.
Nigga, shut the fuck up.
What do you mean? I met you there.
You was with Eliza.
He
and
went
you did
there
not come
invited.
for me.
You just showed up on some crackhead shit.
They thought I was a goon trying to fuck him up with the homie T
With
Braves.
T Braves.
I mean, they're a little too public about where this shit is at. They might need to relocate.
Nah, nigga,
No,
they
they're
got security,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
yeah,
it's like a real.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I just
Are
see
they
them-
public
I see
about-
them posted up outside and shit. I don't know where it is, but I'm like,
Yeah,
wow,
but no,
like,
if you did know, like if you knew the area, you would know.
if I was doing no jumper in a place that was that, but I mean, if there's security downstairs and they're not letting random people run up in there, then I guess.
You can't just walk in there.
Yeah, you can't even just walk in
Because they
there,
have
you're
it to
right.
where you can't even get in the elevator if you're
Unless-
not welcome or signed into the shit. So.
Damn, that's a fact, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, but-
and it's like what, like there's security, there's cameras everywhere. Like, what are you really gonna be able
I
to
felt
do?
bad too last week. They played one of my songs and got the fucking YouTube flag, and I had to call the people and get the shit cleared for them.
Damn, really?
What a guy.
Yeah.
What a
Damn, they
guy.
putting on for you.
Yeah.
Or you putting on for them for getting it
No,
cleared.
when they came out here, man, I showed them a good time. They really, I really fuck with them. They really fuck with me. And people was asking me, how do you feel about them doing the shit with 6ix9ine? I'm like, they're not street niggas. Who gives a fuck?
I don't understand why Well, it's such a polarizing thing where people just think they like.
If you're not a
nobody-
street nigga, I do not expect you to stand for the same type of
But
principles.
even if you are,
that
it's like-
somebody else
If I
do.
was buddy with 6ix9ine, you'd be fucking pissed.
I wouldn't be mad,
I don't
bro.
think- I
You're
don't think
a
you'd be
civilian. I would be mad that you talk shit about him all the time, and then you would
Yeah,
just
that's
backtrack and double back for an interview. I would say that's pussy of you for that. But not if you were just like, hey, I want to interview him. Like, why wouldn't you interview the nigga? You don't fucking gangbang. You don't stand for street politics.
But you hold me to all kinds of gangbanging standards.
No, I just tell you there's things that if you're going to jump into street shit and ask street questions, you have to understand and be mindful shit that you could say because it could cause other shit.
I just did an interview where I accidentally brought up someone who is an enemy of the person I was interviewing, and he basically
the one you did.
You feel like I'm being vague for a reason.
sorry,
Maybe I don't
sorry.
want you to specify.
Sorry.
But
Sorry.
I am gonna edit it out, but it was a little awkward because it immediately was like, oh god, I don't want to be responsible for whatever's gonna happen.
Wait, did you
from
really
this.
not know?
And then you know what
Nah.
they'll say? They'll say Adam is bringing young African American men and asking them
Speak on it, King.
about beef and asking
Speak
about
on it,
their
King.
ops, and then. Because people, if somebody says a nigga name in an interview off of something that you said, and somebody goes retaliates, that's blood is on your hands.
And I don't think it would be my fault, but I don't want to be anywhere near it.
That is your fault if you bring it up.
If you stirred it up,
If you bring someone here and you say, hey, what's up with your ops, and he disses him, and if something happens to that guy because of your interview, that blood is on your hands.
It wasn't really like that. It was like I said, so and so was on the podcast a little while back, and he said
That's
this.
still-
and
Yeah,
then
that's
he
exactly-
took it upon himself to be. But also, this is the thing: if you said like, "Oh, so and so's a bitch," that's one thing. He went beyond that. He said that there was smut
But
on
who
his
brought-
name.
who brought
and
it
I'm
up?
not trying to.
But who brought it up?
Who brought it up?
Well, I brought up the person's name.
So then
Yeah.
you're responsible if something was to happen for that shit.
deleted.
Yeah.
The whole interview.
No, just that
So
one
I just
little part.
I just advise you
snip.
because you tend to like interview a lot of people that's tapped into the street. So I'm
Because
like,
I
listen,
am tapped into the streets.
yeah. But,
Okay,
you know,
relax.
but if you, but if, you know, I gotta sit there and tell you, hey, this may look this way as your homeboy, not you know what I'm saying.
Hey, look.
This may look this way. This may look this way. And if you listen, you listen. If not, and shit hits the fan, because I'm gonna keep it G. A lot of shit that I done told you, I ain't been wrong about too.
Yeah.
Other podcasters and other people too. I said this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad, and this is gonna be bad. And like clockwork, every single last one of them situations then fucking played out. The
I'm
way I
just
said
not
it.
I'm not letting anybody diss somebody else's gang or say, you know, in terms of LA politics, you know, like I can interview Fulio and he can say something about Young and Ace, and I can interview Young and Ace and he can say something about Fulio. That's not, you know, I'm not in fucking. If I was doing a Jacksonville podcast, maybe that would hit close to home.
So you talking about niggas that got money? You can't. You know
And
what
that's
I'm
different
saying?
too. Yeah, I don't want to be talking about dudes who are
Somebody
like
that's still living
fresh
in the
out
hood,
of jail,
yep,
fucking
still on the block.
Yeah,
that can
different.
get touched in an interview
And look-
can make some bullshit happen.
And look, a lot of shit that you do is live.
No.
Well, I'm not
this.
talking
Not
about
the interviews.
No, but I just meant like, okay, you be posting niggas why they here when other niggas that are not cool with those niggas know where this shit is at.
Usually I don't post them until they're like about to leave. But I guess yeah, Gina
You know?
has been like posting them like while they're here.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe I should tell her to sort of.
You just got to be mindful
Just
of shit
wait,
like that.
Like you probably do the same thing. If you go to a restaurant, I know you don't post it when you're there. You post it after you leave.
Nah, not always.
Or like on the way out or some shit.
Listen,
no?
if some gangbangers want to pull up to
No,
some
not
nice ass
gang-
restaurant that I'm in,
Not
then-
even just gangbangers, but it's like if you out with the baby and Linda, you don't want to be bothered
Oh,
by
yeah,
people,
with
so
that,
you
I'm super
don't.
low-key, yeah.
So you don't even like post where you at until you leave. I even do the same thing. I could be at fucking Dave's Hot Chicken and I won't post it until I leave. You feel me?
I won't even post it until I've already taken the shit, so I can make sure I didn't get food poisoning from it.
Yeah, bro. You just gotta be real mindful of
Yeah.
stuff there. Cause I know you when you do the shit, you're not doing it to be messy, but it will come off as messy if it leads to other shit.
Because nobody's giving me a pass. If somebody gets shot or a no jumper interview and you can easily tie it back to that thing, nobody's giving me a pass. Nobody's gonna be saying,
Nobody
"Oh
give you a
well,
pass
he
at
didn't
all."
really do. He didn't really like drum it up." No, if there's even they get on Vlad for getting people locked up when it's totally made up. It's not even like any evidence of it at all, and they still put it on Vlad and make up fake fucking headlines about it and shit.
That was even my thing with Thoughts Next Door. I was just like, bro, I don't think you understand what the narrative that you're putting out there is that, nigga, you have a collective of people who are not black, who are dissing black men and outing them and shit like that. I know that wasn't what you were trying to do, and I'm like,
You just like, oh, I got some ratchet.
I told him ahead of time. I said, nigga, this is going to be a fucking shit show.
It took a little while for it to really set in that people were going to really be judging us based off of that shit.
I didn't think it was gonna be that crazy either.
I knew it was going to be that
But
crazy,
it wasn't that crazy the first couple times I had her on.
Nah,
then,
but then, like,
when we gave her her own show and it felt like, oh, she's just running wild on No Jumper, that's when it really started to be
That's
like,
when I came in here. I think that was the most mad I've ever been since I've been here. I came in here tripping.
Put the fucking fist down. Like,
Josh
listen,
gave him a
guys.
wedgie one time too. He was
Nah,
pissed.
no one gave me a wedgie. I was over here. I was mad though because, you know what I'm saying, I care about y'all niggas, and I'm like, listen, if I'm gonna be here, I stand for shit. You know what I'm saying? So if we all need to stand for something, we gotta have some type of moral compass when we're doing this shit. Ain't no view worth that shit. It's no, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. The integrity of the company, we want the shit to keep going. You want the train to keep going. You got to treat people right. You
I
know
agree,
what I'm saying?
and it's also it's not worth it for the views, especially when you consider that you can make so much more from just getting a girl to squirt on a fucking towel on the ground.
Come on,
She don't even got to talk about what rapper she's fucking. She just got to squirt.
and willingly wants to do it.
Yeah, oh yeah.
With consent, yeah.
With
No,
consent.
we can't point a gun at her and squirt. If you don't squirt, you're not leaving.
Still, to be I was very impressed that was like on command, like she said.
3 seconds. I thought you were gonna be sitting there for a while.
And it wasn't like a little bit. It was dripping.
Did she have to like warm herself up or something?
Bro, she went like this.
every
It was like that, bro.
Blasted.
Yeah.
What happened to that towel? Did we throw it away? Yes. Nice.
I told my brother, hey, pick it up. He looked at it. I'm not touching that with my
Your brother was here?
Yeah.
He wasn't watching?
I don't know.
He should have watched.
I didn't even know y'all were in here with Hayden and Rochelle for a while because I was in there, and then like I looked over, I saw two blonde like heads. I'm like, oh, I know them.
Oh, so can I explain what's going on with this? So when we started the Patreon, I guess I didn't realize like how much work I was really like cutting out for us when we set up the Patreon, because we promised one bonus episode a week and then an uncensored episode once a month. So basically we have to put out 5 bonus episodes per week. And the Hayden and Rochelle one is the uncensored episode because they're fucking naked, they're twerking all over, and it's part podcast, part vlog. So they're going back and forth. They do outfit changes. They're telling some crazy ass stories and shit. But yeah, that is for the $25 a month tier, because basically we have to try to think of something extra as fuck to do for the $25 a month tier.
That's Kasumi.
Every month. No, she was on the fucking regular tier, so she kind of fucked up our whole perspective of it. And just to put it in perspective, I think the next one, we're going to do a hot tub podcast.
Stealing Yuri's ideas.
The hot tub podcasting
I know,
is
I'm
huge. He
just-
stole that from fucking Anarith and shit.
I know. I was just
Roddy's over there like this. Motherfucker.
motherfucker.
He looked at another woman in a hot tub.
Tent talks.
No, she's mad at you for stealing their 10 talks.
Did they actually do one, or did they just
Well,
talk about it?
I think Yuri just got in there with his homie.
Does anyone want to see Yuri with his clothes off? I don't know.
No, he was fully clothed with fucking Lucha. They both had clothes on in their fucking living room.
Imagine that though, the hot tub in here. That's gonna be a fucking movie. We're gonna have to. I don't know how the hell we're gonna do this.
Are you
but-
gonna get like a little
Do
kiddie
it, do
pool
it.
or like a big one?
a what?
You can get like a little small kiddie pool or like a big one.
I think that when they do it with like kiddie pools basically, and not actual hot tubs.
I think you should get a
Would
mobile.
you get like a teapot and you just keep pouring it in the shit?
No, they were sitting in like lukewarm. Yuri was sitting in yellow, like lukewarm cold water.
I can't pee in it. I'm assuming, right?
You should get like a mobile hot tub that's literally as tall as the No Jumper News thing and bring it in here.
Maybe we should just get a couple more of those and then fill it with water.
You should just make Josh build a hot tub, a wooden
out
one.
of wood.
Yeah, exactly.
You ever watch those people who build like houses in the fucking jungle out of nothing on YouTube?
Like the little houses?
No, like there's dudes building like full houses like in the side of a cave
That's hard.
by hand.
You ever-
Shit is insane.
You ever seen the rogue Tesla guy who like repairs Teslas and shit?
No.
You didn't know? Oh man, I gotta send my nigga Richard Rebuilds. Shout out to him. I watch his fucking videos all the time. So he had a whole documentary on Vice that was about basically like Tesla owners. You're not able to like contact Tesla and get parts and fix it yourself. You have to you can only get your Tesla fixed through Tesla allegedly. I don't know.
It's like an iPhone.
Yeah, damn near, right? No, but even iPhone,
No, iPhone, you can get
can go
Apple
to a
parts.
you could go to a random ass like Apple store, a fake Apple store, and they'll repair your phone.
Right.
But apparently Tesla doesn't do this, and you're not supposed to repair them yourselves. They'll give you a really hard time. But apparently that's breaking some law where like if you own some shit, you should be able to fix it or whatever. So this guy Richard was like battling with Tesla, and he basically made his whole thing where he would buy salvage Teslas from junkyards and shit and rebuild them. And now he has a crazy YouTube. I watch this shit all the time.
That's lit. I'll actually like check that
I
out.
would check that out too.
I'll send it to you guys. It's super fire. Shout out Richard. Richard Rebuilds. Somebody's gonna send this to him. He's gonna be like, oh, these hip hop guys were talking about me.
Wow. That's
Yeah,
cool.
he's tight.
I love having that experience.
We want to
When I-
call him Crippert.
Bro, that Threaducation guy told me that he plays poker on fucking HCR.
That's
I was
fire.
like, what the fuck? That's so
Shout
cool.
out Threaducation. I watch all those videos too.
Oh, what?
Threaducation.
You should check it out. It's about like
The
basically-
education of drip.
If you want to learn about all different brands and stuff that you've probably worn but know absolutely nothing about, you can go on his channel and learn.
Fuck that. I watch Imagineers.
AKA
Disney,
Marino
the Disney
game.
Imagineers. You seen that?
I watch Boss Baby.
No, yeah, the two. Disney Imagineers is they teach you like the people who made the rides and shit,
That's
and the
hard.
puppets and the
That's hard.
animatronics and shit.
I don't want to go that far behind
That
the
shit
scenes,
is
bro.
fire,
I just
bro.
accept it for what it is.
Nah, it goes like back and it breaks down everything. It's fire.
That's
bro.
kinda hard.
Y'all fuck with Legos?
Yeah, the Lego Masters. What's the shit
Oh,
called?
you
The
seen
show?
that show?
Show's fire.
Lego
I watched
Masters?
like one episode of it. It's all these couples and they fucking do Legos together and they compete against each other for
That's
who
kinda
can make
hard.
the best Lego sculpture. But my girl got into fucking playing with Legos, so she built she built a bunch of Harry Potter stuff, like a big book out of fucking Legos, and then we got the Mickey and Minnie set, and she finished Minnie already. But I got
Nigga, they have a
Mickey.
Seinfeld Lego
Saw
set.
that.
You seen that? Hey, bro, but trust me, watch Imagineers, bro. It's dope. It's dope as fuck.
It didn't sound like what like
And it shows you too, like basically how they took Disneyland to try to take it to other countries and how the other countries was like accepting it. Because I think they went to France and they was not fucking with
They
them.
didn't fuck with Disney?
Bro, they was like throwing tomatoes at the president, all type of shit, bro.
Don't French people do that about everything?
But
Like,
we-
anytime they're mad, they just throw a tomato.
No, but basically because
And then make
they
pasta
tried
out of
to
it.
French,
they
I
tried
can
to
say
make
that.
the culture and they didn't like tap in with the culture, so they had to like redo certain shit
They
too.
had to
So-
make it
That's
like-
like me starting White People Land in Compton.
Yeah, bro. Like, but it teaches you how they made all the fucking rides and shit. All the little, when you go like Small World, how they made that shit, the fucking animatronics. This shit's fire.
hey,
Bro,
hey,
you
listen,
could be such a legend if you started a theme park in Compton.
hey, listen,
I think it wouldn't last a fucking summer.
It would if you were really, really serious about security.
hey,
No,
if
there's
y'all
not enough security in the world to stop that.
listen, if y'all give us the Nick Cannon budget, I will come up with the funniest skits. That would be so funny.
I would make high rollers too.
That would be hilarious, like as a skit, like the white people land in like an actual amusement park.
You know
like,
what's
people
funny
went
is
to.
I was talking about my meeting with Nick Cannon around my fucking cleaning lady the other day, and she was like, he was married to Mariah Carey, right? I'm like, I was like, was he? I don't know.
Yeah,
You didn't even know that?
he got two kids
Well,
with her.
Lennon knew. Lennon confirmed.
Bro, he had
2 kids,
I
man.
forgot about that.
I don't know if he still has it, but he had a huge Mariah tattoo going from one shoulder to the other.
But if you get Mariah Carey, bro, you
Oh,
go
yeah.
for that, bro.
Yeah, yeah. That's some ass that you get to live off.
That's
of.
like legendary,
You get
bro.
to live in the afterglow of that even once she's gone.
That's
'Cause
kind of
you're
like
just legendary.
That's kind of like why him and Eminem got beef because he would always like hit the
That's
Mariah
exactly why
bars
they
and
had
shit
beef.
like that. You know what I'm saying?
I forgot that like Nick Cannon made like some like warning diss song back to him. Like
him and like 8 other dudes. Remember that?
it was like on the Who
was
Shot
a
You.
whole
It
crew.
was like on the
It
Who
was a
Shot
whole
You
Wild 'N
beat.
Out crew.
He put together a fucking Wu-Tang clan.
It was a whole Wild 'N Out crew.
Hey, he couldn't handle Eminem on his own. Pause.
Well, he did have this is on his own towards them too, I think.
Yeah.
Then he just did a crew diss.
I'm saying he had to get the homies. Like, what if he would have like? What if Eminem would have got D12 back together and then just dissed Nick Cannon and the whole?
D12 was amazing, bro.
I interviewed Bizarre.
Bizarre
Did you
was
really?
bro. As
Years
a kid,
ago.
Bizarre was like he said the shit I've never heard.
He
Like,
talked
Hey,
about his
Laura.
Joe Budden beef.
that nigga said, "You want to know why my dick's so numb? Because my grandmother sucked my dick and I didn't come."
I never
I
showed
heard
you
it. I
this.
was like, "What the fuck did he just say?"
Yo, Bizarre. You have a D12 tattoo?
I do.
You can't
Got a
even get it out of
D12
your shirt,
tattoo,
you
yeah.
fucking weirdo.
Devil's Night. That shit was crazy.
Bro,
Ben.
Bizarre was the original Rio the Young OG.
Yeah.
Wow.
He was just saying all this insanely offensive shit. That was like
That's-
his whole brand.
Nigga said he fucked a pit bull and shit.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, like Rio would say some shit like that. Maybe
No,
not.
no,
Nah,
you got
not that.
no. You got to think about it. Eminem really is the first Rio the Young OG because he was saying the most nuts shit. He was talking about like killing his mom and his baby.
But
mom
when I
and
first
shit.
heard that as a kid, and he's dissing his mom.
I was like,
But bro, that's Detroit rap in general. Think
I
about
know, huh?
ICP. They had all
Damn.
these different dudes.
I've never heard an
old school-
ICP song.
because you got to tap in with white people.
Yeah, you're uncultured.
But anyway, that like if you look at the entirety of Detroit, they have so much offensive, fucking funny ass
huh?
rap. There's a few exceptions and shit, but
even like Danny Brown would
That's
say crazy
that
shit.
Brown said OD
Eminem
shit.
was saying the whole Detroit has been
Yeah.
on. Wow. I didn't even think about that.
I'm just now threading this all together too.
That's
This is
because
fire.
it's a place where like there's no like businesses, there's no industry. Everybody's just sort of running around in the street and shit.
Yeah.
So
No,
it's like,
I don't
mean,
think so.
why not? Why
No,
not
no,
just
no.
fucking say some offensive
No,
shit? 'Cause
that's-
how else are you gonna get attention out there?
Bro, listen, that's so facts, bro. Because look, that's why Flint was so fucked up. Because the fucking, I think it was like Chrysler or
General
GMC.
Motors.
Yeah, some shit like that was there.
that was the biggest shit there.
And bro, my mom's from there. She told me that it was like, back then it was motherfuckers that like, they stopped going to school in middle school just to, like, to have a job there to be able to pay for bills and shit like that. Once that shit was gone, nigga, nobody had nothing there. Like all the money left the city. You feel me?
I remember seeing a documentary of this one, like a white kid. He said that he befriended somebody and they shot him with a shotgun. I got to show you that. Yeah,
Detroit?
Yeah, he lived though, but it's like
Because he had a
oh,
white friend.
No, he just trusted some guys and then like he thought it was his friend. Nigga pulls out a shotgun and just shoots him. He lived.
Oh lord,
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Crazy.
crazy. Can I read this tweet from you to you that was going viral earlier
From you.
today? Basically, this girl was pissed off that I sent my toxic fan base after her for her
God.
opinion.
What'd
So
you do?
let's make it worse. We're not going to say her Twitter name though, so at least it's a little bit obscured. Anyway, so this girl got ratioed hard on Twitter, young African American woman. She said, I want to know what it was about the social climate that made Bubba Sparks and Paul Wall acceptable back in the day, LOL, because that shit would not fly in 2021, LOL.
Yes, it would.
What the fuck is she talking about?
That's-
There's so many
that's dumb.
popular white rappers at this moment.
There's way more now.
Yeah. If anything, they stood out because they were like, they seemed like very organic, authentic
Yeah.
participants in the culture. Paul Wall, to me, stands out as being like one of the white rappers who is like never really seemed to piss anybody off. Like he
Yeah.
never really like seemed like he was acting in a bad faith way at all. I think part of it is the fact that he like came out, popped off, got huge, and then just sort of dipped off and like didn't really like seem like he cared about staying
Now he
famous.
makes grills.
Yeah. Well, he
Yeah.
always made grills, I think. But
I don't know about always, but
I don't know as much
It
about
definitely-
Bubba Sparks, but I mean,
I don't think Bubba Sparks is really problematic either.
if you have a white dude who gets into rap and is rapping and seems like a real authentic part of the culture and doesn't seem like, like look at the way that Jack Harlow gets treated. Jack Harlow's a great rapper, seems like a really nice guy. Granted, yes, he's like a very different type of guy than like Paul Wall. Like the thing you can say about Paul Wall and Bubba Sparks is that they were basically acting like all of their peers,
fact.
they were like Slim Thug style,
Yeah.
fucking.
But you gotta think about it too. Like they were both really from the South. They were really from the areas that they was from.
Right.
And a lot of their influence, like you said, came from the people that they were rapping with, and like the influence that.
And
the
they were
whole-
good, and they seemed like
Yeah.
good guys, and people fucked with them enough. Like,
You know what
isn't that best case scenario?
Yes,
is
that's
that
a
if a
fact.
white guy gets into the game and is respectful and
listen.
actually is doing something, people fuck with him, that people would just accept him. Like, all right, we fuck with him.
Okay, yeah, no, you're right. But you got to think about it like this, though, too. The reason that, like, a Jack Harlow or, like, even like a Mac Miller or something like that gets accepted is because they are being themselves. They're not trying too hard. They're not trying to be black. And I think that her tweet meant that, like, maybe to some people, it came off as, like, Paul Wall and Bubba Sparks, like, trying to play into a black character or something by like, but it's just them just being Southern. Now, if like there was a white rapper that came out that in 2021 that came off like they were trying to be black, but they weren't like authentic, or even like a Whoa Vicky or somebody like that who was
she
just
got
like
laughed out pretty
That's what
quickly.
I'm saying. But it's like,
But
it's
she
'cause
was never like a rapper anyway.
no, but I just meant like she was someone in the culture that was trying to be black, and it was like obviously fake.
Yeah.
And she even took it to the point to where she was actually trying to be like, no, I am black. Like, I don't know what y'all niggas talk about. I'm
Right.
black. Like, you know.
But you know what? Okay, this is the thing about it is that none of the rappers that we've named here, and this is something that I still feel has not happened for white rappers, and it's pretty interesting. Like, there's tons of gangster ass rappers.
Yeah.
There are no gangster ass white rappers
I know.
that pull off like an I Swear Vezo type, like a white rapper that's taken seriously.
White AD?
That all yes, a
We
white
need white
AD.
AD.
We have not seen a white
AD is Jody High Roller.
It would be like, can you think of anybody? Yeah, like
Riff Raff.
Riff Raff was huge, but Riff Raff got by on being funny and weird.
Yeah.
G-Eazy was huge, but G-Eazy got by
Yeah.
on being a smooth, cool guy in tight jeans.
Mac Miller was cool.
Mac Miller was like a super thoughtful, whatever. Like, he had his own persona. Jack Harlow's not trying to be gangster at all.
We need
Slim
that-
Jesus.
Yeah, but he was a
He was a
no
literal
offense to
joke.
Slim Jesus, but it was a ha-ha
It was a
moment.
literal joke.
You know.
We need 1090
Eminem
to
was
start
probably
rapping.
like
That's the white
the
AD.
most aggressive white rapper ever.
1090 Jake, not a rapper, but that actually is not a bad point that he might be the most gangster white boy in rap. I think he has to like further enmesh himself into the culture before we can start to like really.
I think we got to really think about this. We probably are being disrespectful to some.
Who's the white
some
gangster rappers
gangster
that
white
we're not
rapper that
thinking
we're
of?
not
I can't
thinking
think of
of.
anybody.
I know, me either.
Oh, the two twins from the Bay. the documentary I told you.
Oh,
about.
the ATL twins.
ATL twins?
No, the
That's
fucking
Atlanta.
the ones from the Bay.
From the
You
Bay.
didn't watch it?
No.
Oh, I gotta show you the shit afterwards. It's amazing.
God damn it! Now you got me scraping the inside of my brains for some hard white rappers.
Yeah, I know. I can't even think. Like, yeah.
I think it's possible too. But the
It
thing,
probably is.
the thing you say about Bubba Sparks and Paul Wall is that they were not acting like that. They were not putting out like, "Hey, I'm the
Yeah.
biggest gangster drug dealer in the fucking world."
It hasn't been nobody.
Hey, but
It's a tough thing to pull off as a fucking white guy.
I'm gonna be honest though. I understand that tweet too, bro, because you got to think about it, bro. Like, nigga, like I fuck with Post Malone, but we got to be honest here. Charlemagne was on some shit when they first did that interview with him. And he was on his ass. Like, he did exactly what Charlemagne said he was gonna do. He was like, "Yeah, you came into the rap game with the braids, with the gold teeth, and all that shit, blah blah blah, and then you went back to like being like, oh, I'm not a rapper. I make whatever music." And it's
MGK.
like, he's not hard at all. I'm sorry.
No,
Even though he
I'm not
slapped
saying
you.
he was at all. I'm just saying
MGK's not hard.
he came in the game as
No,
a
I meant,
rapper.
like, oh yeah.
and then
went back
once
to
it started to seem like it maybe wasn't working out, he said, "All right, fuck it, I'm a pop punk guy now."
yeah, exactly.
I mean, if you're white, that's like you should do that.
You should have done that in the first place.
no, but it's like, what if
Black
they were?
people can't do that. We can't sit there and say, "Oh, we want to start doing rock."
I think you
Why
maybe
you can't?
could.
Why
You
you
just would
can't?
have to actually
Fuck
try
no.
it.
Nigga, I'm finna make like a blood orange
Bro,
type
when
band.
Wayne-
If you were
when-
organically a fucking
when
punk
Wayne
rock
did
type
it,
I'm finna be Black DeMarco.
when Wayne did it, people was talking shit about Wayne.
Watch me.
They was
But he had
talking
to
shit
break the
about
door
Wayne.
down. Hip hop wasn't ready right then.
Nigga, Run DMC started doing that shit.
That
shit's
was
been there.
13 years ago.
Hey,
Run DMC's 13
No,
years
the
ago.
fucking the Wayne album was 13 years
But
ago.
when he did it,
fancy
people-
underwear.
People that, even like, look, if you look at somebody like Lil Nas X, he did country music. White people are like, we're not
But it's
accepting
like-
that shit.
it's like a
the
country
rock
trap,
world,
but-
Country-ish.
the rock world did not.
They
Take,
did not accept
was-
it at
except
all.
Lil Wayne.
No.
That's true, but the music
nigga, the
sucked, too.
country awards didn't. The
That
country
album was
awards
terrible.
didn't accept the Lil Nas X shit. Remember?
But at first, they made a big fucking thing about him doing the country music.
Didn't they have to put Billy Ray Cyrus
Bro,
on it just to get it on the country
Billy
stations?
Ray Cyrus had to come out and like stand up for it and be like, no, this is like, he had to like be like, this is racist, da da da.
Because that was somebody that was white people's music. They was like,
Yeah,
this
like,
isn't
dog.
real country music.
They're
But
like,
it
God
really
damn it.
was. I just want to reiterate.
It really was.
Old Town Road is a rap song that basically like
Samples
used
some
some
country
country sounds in the beat.
It's
Like
definitely
a
on
Farmer
the country chart.
was an actual
So
country
much better,
song.
bro. There needs. I want to live in the alternate timeline in
I
which
know.
Like a Farmer became bigger than Old Town Road. Shout out to Lil Tracy. He said he felt like he was going to get COVID soon. He called it out. He predicted his COVID on Twitter the other day.
Why? Because I mean, we be out sometime. I be seeing that nigga.
But bro, Lil Tracy is like fucking. Why does he keep fucking with his Twitter name?
I don't know. He used to, bro. If you know anything about him, he's always an artist that used to do shit like that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day when he was dropping music, he would literally delete his whole SoundCloud or delete all the songs off of them, and then just make like another one with like 3 random songs that he just made like that night.
What could have been?
I mean, I feel like, bro, he's one of those artists that has a strong fan base, that no matter what he does, he can still go like tour around, do a venue with like, you know, maybe 1,000, a couple thousand people.
He should have been bigger.
When I found out who his mom was, I was mind blown.
Bro, exactly.
The chick from SWV or whatever.
Bro, SWV is the GOAT.
You gotta think about it too, bro. Like Tracy is kind of like a contemporary artist where I feel like at first he wasn't like after like trying to be like the biggest rapper or nothing like that. Cause I feel like you can live comfortably, you can have your fan base, but you don't have to be like a charting like the biggest rapper or nothing like that.
Right, but I mean, I feel like Tracy being like extremely erratic kind of held him back in a lot of ways. Like, you know, he's had like multiple things like going well for him, and then he just.
I think that's a part of his like artistry though, and that's why he's so like creative.
But let's not forget that he was also caught in this fucked up deal for a long time. He didn't want to put out music for years when he was at the height of his career, bro. And then his fucking boy. Well, I guess they fell out before he passed, but yeah, he's had a complicated career arc.
Honestly though, like
a Farmer was better than Old Town Road though.
I believe, you're right. Honestly though, like I don't know. Anytime I hang out with him or we just have like an interaction, I really just like realize like, man, you really are just like a regular nigga that's like not even like off that, you know? Like you be around a lot of rap niggas that just like are just so egotistical or just so like just kind of rude to people or whatever. And he's just not like that at all. Like
whose door was he peeing on?
That sounds rude to me.
Now I remember. I'm not gonna say it, but he was pissing on a fucking op's door.
You're funny as fuck. I mean,
that was pretty cool.
I don't know if they squashed that or not.
Imagine walking out the door one day and it just smells like pee. Ah,
you got me.
It smells like op pee. You down with op pee pee?
You know what it's AD? Yeah, you know
You
me.
down with it's AD? Yeah, you know me.
You know what it's AD?
Pow.
That's my black homie.
That was a good one.
Oh God.
I don't know how the hell we're gonna do any better than that.
No, I don't know.
Everybody, head on over to patreon.com/nojumper or go to YouTube right now and type in No Jumper Kendama
This is
and
a cute
follow
one.
the new account. Look how fresh
I like
this
this
is.
one. I like this one. I'm not gonna hold
the
you.
pink, bruh.
It reminds me of the Peanuts. I don't know why.
The Peanuts, what, the Charlie Brown in them?
Yeah. I don't know why.
I like the pink, bro. Shout out to Wyatt Bray. His edit is crazy. You want to see some real deal Kendama tricks?
No.
Watch this video. Well, okay, fair enough.
That's white people shit.
I like the new background, but I'm gonna have to review it on YouTube to see if I really like it.
I see at the end of the day, that's why I was happy.
Exactly.
Y'all
I didn't
pointed
even
it out to
notice
me.
that. Why? Oh, interesting.
And y'all
Oh,
watch
yeah.
at the end of the day tomorrow. I think Housephone's going to come back.
Nigga,
They fucking love
I've
when you
been there.
come.
I've been there.
What are you planning on doing? You got any big surprises?
For what?
Your podcast?
Nah, we keeping the G.
You be chilling.
Hey, can you tell your
We
homie
having fun.
Can you tell your homie to bring the balls again?
Pause.
Sorry.
Yeah.
The turkey balls.
All right, I'm gonna tell him.
Pause.
To make a whole rack.
Damn, y'all getting turkey balls now? You stopped with the fettuccine Alfredo because
I don't eat it, but everybody else eats it.
what did you eat today?
Yeah, what's your?
I
Yeah.
had sweet greens today.
I love sweet green. I'm gonna go get that
Yeah.
right now.
Sweet peen.
I'm finna tell Paolo to bring some food.
You should make it and tell him not to get shot at anytime soon.
Yeah, I don't know what.
I'm gonna
man.
say, Pot Lord, you try to put me and Housephone in danger.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, Nick, look, I had to tell him, I was like, bro, sometimes the random bag is not worth it going to like your random homie hood show.
Yeah.
And like,
I've learned that.
bro,
That's why I don't leave the crib.
Hey, RIP my boy Rico, man. Look, he used to do like security for Eddie Baker and Co. Back then, like he had this warehouse in Western. There's the homie Rico. And then he started throwing his own parties and shit, right? Now, me and this nigga was cool. He's like from Inglewood and shit, but he always like fucked with my vibe. Like he was like,
Pause.
like he was just on some shit where he was like, he didn't want to be like contained to just hood shit. Like he was like, bro, I want like white fans like you. Like I be seeing you mosh pitting with people and shit, blah, blah. So we started making music. We made a song together, and then he was throwing these hood ass parties. And this one time I'll pull up, it was hella close to me in like Gardena. I pull up and it's at like a tire shop, and like it just looked mad sus, bro. Like I was just like, nah, hell
Don't
no.
go to a party at a tire shop.
Nah, look. I got on, right? 2 weeks later, it was his birthday party. The last thing he posted was him like mosh pit with a bunch of people. Tagged me, he's like, Housephone, come perform our song. He gets into it with somebody at the party. They shoot him and kill him at his own birthday party.
Fuck. And I've heard that shit like that happen more than often on people's birthdays.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like the nigga wanted his homie to perform or something, and the homie was like, no. He was like, oh, fuck you a bitch. Homie slapped him. Boom, the nigga pulled out the burner.
Goddamn.
Killed him.
Everybody be nicer to each other.
Detective phone.
Nigga, that was my homie, bro. R.I.P. my nigga Rico. Shout out Brick God Rico, man. All right. No Jumper. Follow me on Instagram at Lil Housephone.
Appreciate y'all.
Follow
the pictures on the
SAD.
screen. Did we already do it? Oh, Lydia.
You gonna come tomorrow?
I'll come here
fun.
Appreciate everybody who watched us. Smash the like button. Go follow the No Jumper Kendama YouTube. You see it?
Lil Consistent Phone.
You see it?
You've been consistent.
He been consistent.
Hey, Lottie Biscotti.
He's
That's all